VOSD is live. Mic check. 1, 2. Check the mic. Esoteric. VOSD. Mic check. 1, 2. Mic check. Mic check. 1, 2. Mic check. All right. It's perfect. Perfect.
If I show you love, you show me love. Love, love, love like love. If I show you If I show you love, you show me love. Love, love, love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love, love, love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love, love, love like love.
L'argent est fini, ma bébé, là où est fao. L'argent est fini, ma bébé, là où est fao. Quand on a de la boue, où est fao. Go, my baby, like who ever. I let you buy it. I can never leave you on the highway. You my baby. As I do, c'est tout. C'est tout.
If I show you love, you show me love. Love, love, love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love, love, love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love, love, love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love, love, love like love.
Photo, I want a photo. I will not get you photo. I will not get you photo. Live photo, I'm not get photo. I want a photo, let me take a photo, yeah. Smile for me, just place up for me. Tell me now who I want to be with. L'argent est fini, ma bébé, là où est fao. L'argent est fini, ma bébé, là où est fao. Quand on a de la boue, où est fao. Go, my baby, like who ever. I let you buy it. I can never leave you on the highway. You my baby. As I do, c'est tout.
If I show you love, you show me love. Love, love, love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love, love, love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love, love, love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love, love, love like love.
Zona, eba, zona. Le pas mon si en play out. 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 I'm on bounce on you again. 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 Zona, eba, zona.
to show you how my two by two and show my begin. You think I had to play and failure. We not speaking like me and so asking fun. They get me up, they bring me down, but stay advancing. Jala ganga boy, advancing on my haters. I can bounce. Jala loma, shout out to my market, oh my, and shout out to all my yana. They say I rule, but at the end of the day, I can bring no papa cup. Who say I finish your turn and say they can't spot? There is time in my begin, but you won't cry. And I got nothing, my people, I stay on scrap. The day I bump it, y'all will know because I'm supposed to come and die.
I'm on bounce on you again. Eggy, I'm on bounce on you again. Eggy, I'm on bounce on you again. Eggy, I'm on bounce on you again. Zona, zona. Eba. Zona, zona. Zona, I'm on bounce on you again. 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 I'm on bounce on you.
One, Yankee. I'm a real sticker a long time. The record, mash up the place.
Okay, you're not able to take care of Babu Nebo. You're not able to bust the rata Babu Nebo. Oh, so ja monkey calm down. Oh, monkey calm down. Monkey calm down. Oh, monkey calm down. Monkey calm down to you. Monkey calm down to you. Monkey. Oh, so ja monkey calm down to you. Monkey calm down to you. Monkey calm down to you. Once upon the time, in the jungle, there lay so many animals and so many trees. During the day, there were no restrictions. Anytime, any day, anyone used to corrupt and go style free in the jungle, yeah. After they realized that everything was good, I said everyone were only after the food. Majority of the people went beyond baboon, and few people went beyond okay. The headers of the time made a big mistake. After election, they went and made a selection. So the citizen of the jungle was unsatisfied. So they decided to send another caretaker. Who loves, who care, who has the ability taking care of the monkey. You're not able to take care of Babu Nebo. You're not able to bust the rata Babu Nebo. Oh, so ja monkey calm down. Oh, monkey calm down. Monkey calm down. Oh, monkey calm down. Monkey calm down to you. Monkey calm down to you. Monkey. Oh, so ja monkey calm down to you. Monkey calm down to you. Monkey calm down to you. Monkey chop. Monkey cannot get tired. Monkey chop yo. Monkey cannot get tired. Monkey chop. Monkey cannot get tired. Monkey chop yo. Monkey cannot get tired.
Keeping banana and the chop stealing is the error. A Russian is the error.
Monkey cannot get tired.
Hey, we wanna live life. Have to live a good life. We wanna live life. Can't live for better life. We wanna live life. Can't live for better life. We wanna live life. Can't live for better life. We wanna live life. Can't live for better life.
Okay, you're not able to take care of Babu Nebo. You're not able to bust the rata Babu Nebo. Oh, so ja monkey calm down. Oh, monkey calm down. Monkey calm down. Oh, monkey calm down. Monkey calm down to you. Monkey calm down to you. Monkey. Oh, so ja monkey calm down to you. Monkey calm down to you. Monkey calm down to you.
Powerful storm, monkey listen. You give it stick, it can break it. We do your long time at Buddha, Mr. Monkey was very wicked. The way you see it with your apple, then you know that love is wicked. Monkey see apple, they pick it. Banana and plum, they take it. All the cuckoo food in a pocket. It when give it something, lick it. Monkey drop it, and drop it. Nana, only baboon can stop it. Monkey drop it, and drop it. Nana, only baboon can stop it. It call all the African monkeys. All I want for them to rip it. Monkeys jump from tree to tree, hustle, hustle. It ready, get sick. Monkey jump from tree to tree, hustle, hustle. When it ready, get sick. Two back when monkey we catch it. That one, it will not be easy. How you read, my people, I say it wicked. How you read, my people, I say it
Monkey, you not able to take care of baboon able. You not able to bust the rata baboon able. Oh, soldier monkey come down, oh monkey come down, soldier monkey come down, oh monkey come down, monkey come down to you, monkey come down to you, monkey. Oh, soldier monkey come down to you, monkey come down to you, monkey come down to you. Don't jam a monkey say that away home. Don't small monkey say away home. On top of monkey say away home. Oh monkey say that away home. Away home. Away home. Away home. Away home. Let me know away home. Away home. Away home. My people ya away home. Away home. I'm sorry ya away home.
Mampulu Fofana. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sinoe County Premier Platform with your host, Sarpo Apoliabo Esoteric. As usual, we are coming to you live from Prosper Park, Pennsylvania, these United States of America. We want to welcome our many viewers around the globe that are following us. Those of you that are present right now, you are special people. So I must recognize you before I go into the show. Mr. Mondubue, welcome aboard. Lloyd Jelly, how you doing, buddy? Welcome aboard. Harrison Tuba, welcome aboard. I mean, I'm seeing a couple of people here, but I'm not seeing your name. So if you comment, I will recognize you because I think it's very important that I recognize you. You could have been doing something else, but you are here with me. So once you comment, I will recognize those of you that are following. But welcome to Voice of Sinoe County Premier Platform. We are here to have a conversation with you. Please share the live feed for us. We will do. I appreciate that. You can follow us on YouTube as well. The show is live right now on YouTube. And on YouTube is Voice of Sinoe in the Diaspora. On Facebook is my name, Sarpo Apoliabo Esoteric. And when you get on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button. And also the notification bell, hit that. And we'll definitely recognize you. We want to recognize Elder Christopher Zarzar. Welcome both, sir. All right, let me get into the show here. Let's see what we have for you. So let's start with the basic stuff that we normally do when we get on the show. We'd like to just give you a little reminders of things that are coming up, and so you can be abreast of developments. So we want to start with the reminder for the National Convention of the USAA. United Southwood Association National Convention is August the 3rd weekend. And so we want to keep reminding you to make that part of your daily plan to make a reservation for the program, the national program of the union. The annual convention is one of those programs that you do not want to miss. And so August the 3rd weekend is the national convention weekend, and you want to save that weekend to be part of the national convention. We also want to remind you, Klarwlue and Tina, their wedding is coming up. and that's July the 8th, 2023 in Des Moines, Iowa. And we ask you that you make a reservation as well to be part of that event that is coming out a few months from now. We also want to remind you, Minnesota Chapter inaugural board, Madam Marie Pine, the president elect of that chapter inauguration is coming up pretty soon. This is the lady right here, the dama in the rock. So you got to save the date for the inaugural board. You can see all the details on the flyer there. United Sarpo Association in Americas, Minnesota Chapter cordially invites you all to its inaugural board and fundraiser. And you can see all the other details, everything on the flyer here. All right, so those are the reminders that I have so far. So good. Don't miss those events. They are very important. All right, let's get to something else that I want to do today on the show. After the reminder over there, I want to just do a quick shout out to a couple of people that celebrated their birthdays. And we'll start with my scatter, blue stocking, we call them. Those are females intellectuals. And also my daughter, Elise, celebrated her 12th birthday yesterday. She turned 12. Wonderful young girl. I'm proud to be the parent of her, or one of the parents. Elise is incredible. She's doing a fantastic job, especially in school, very respectful, both to her peers and elders. So I'm so happy that Elise is growing in this fashion. Yesterday, she was a little girl, and now she is now 12 years old. And so Elise, on behalf of the family and the network, we want to say happy 12th birthday to you. We wish you many more happy returns and the best life has to offer. I have nothing else in my mind but the best, because every parent would be glad to see what you are developed into. You are gradually developing into. As young as you are, you're 12 or you are one class above your class. You're one step above, and that's how brilliant she is. So Elise, Daddy loves you very much, and everybody, Grandma, we want to say happy birthday to you from your siblings and everybody. We want to say we love you. We wish you many more years. We also want to say happy birthday to Eula's chair lady, Madam Philimena Glahn. Madam Glahn is celebrating your birthday as well today. And we want to say a special happy birthday to Madam Philimena Glahn on your new age. I'm told she is turning 13 today and celebrate a new age in grand style. We also want to say a happy belated birthday to Feso, a great man. Feso is my family man. One of the guys in the community called them the metrosexuals. Metrosexuals are those people that pay close attention to their looks. They dress nice. They're always looking good. They dapper up. So Feso is one of the guys. And Feso, want to say happy belated birthday to you. I also want to do a special shout out to the honorable chairman of the membership committee of the United Sarpo Association in Americas, that Mr. Myer Mondubue, a great man. He also celebrated his birthday a couple of days ago. And so, Mr. Mondubue, we want to say happy birthday to you. He's a loyal follower as well of VOSD. And I couldn't be more happy to have this man in my corner. He is very frank and forthright. And when something is right, you're going to acknowledge it. When it is wrong, for school, of course, he's going to tell you the truth. And these are kind of the people that, I like to be around. You tell me the truth, whether I like you or not. When I'm doing the right thing, you pat me on the back. And so Mr. Mondubue is one of those people. Mr. Mondubue, again, enjoy your new age and wish you all the best. I also want to say happy belated birthday to Brother Victor Williams, Ulu Williams. Brother Victor Williams is also another wonderful man. When I was in Liberia, when we were coming to the States. We made a stop. We spent some time in a peace camp. Peace is a refugee camp in Ivory Coast. And Brother Victor was the man that we were stopping with. He did a wonderful job. He was working with one of the some companies that were around there. He took excellent care of us. And so, Brother Victor, I want to say happy birthday to you. Belated birthday. Wish you all the best. You know, he's a very nice man. And I can allow his birthday to go by without acknowledging it. I also want to do a shout out to this great intellectual as well. He's as my friend on Facebook. We don't agree, especially religiously, but he's a wonderful guy. Nagbe Nyenswah is a very bright guy, a son of Liberia, son of Sinoe County, and these are people I like to engage. You know, you can disagree and still be civil. You know, so I mean, I'm proud to have this brother on Facebook as my friend. I can't wait one day to meet him. And also, Nagbe, we want to say happy Nyenswah, as you say, Mr. Nyenswah, happy belated birthday to you, and we wish you many more happy returns as well. All right, so those are the people that I saw that celebrated the birthday and celebrating a birthday today. We want to say we wish you many more. If you're out there celebrating your birthday, we also wish you all the best. All right, now, after the preliminary, let's get to some of the things that we want to talk about today on the show. Please do us that huge favor and share the show for us. We will surely appreciate that. You can also subscribe to our YouTube page. YouTube Voice of Sinoe in the Diaspora. You can also watch it live right now. All right, let me depopulate and take some of the things that I talked about already to create on my dashboard here. Let's see. Let me go quickly to the first thing that I want to talk about here. We did the birthday greetings already. We also want to do a shout out, quick congratulations to Emmet Blayee and Carolyn Sampson on your wedding program or event. They just got married. Yesterday was the event, if I'm not in the marginal error, but it was a wonderful wedding. And Carolyn Sampson and Emmet Blayee, it's well planned. It was well executed, and that's what I want to see my children doing the right thing. You know, so we want to say congratulations to the couple. It's a beautiful couple right here, Emmet and his wife, Carolyn Sampson, my own sister. This is a major step that you guys are taking, and that's how you do it. Emmet is one of, I think, is the finance man at the Port Alfred Ross Port of Greenville in Liberia, and his wife now, they came from here and went to Liberia, and they made it right. And so we want to say congratulations to you. The great man was there, Mr. Zarzar, the political Gandhi of Sinoe County. He was there to representing the family. And so a great man, we want to say also congratulations for participating in this, the birthday of our daughter, Emmet and his wife now. It's a good thing. I'm happy to always see that which is right, you know, to see the good thing happening to my children, being the spokesperson of the elders and the ancestors. These are things that I like to see. All right, so enjoy your birthday and your wedding, your union. Wish you all the best, more babies. You know, you got to consummate that thing with babies now. You want to see the babies cry in the crib. All right, and that's huge responsibility, though. So you gotta, once you are married, I surmise you are all prepared for the responsibilities that come with it. I like this picture better because I'm an Afrocentric man. I like my own thing, so I like this. This is my favorite picture of all. You know, normally I mean, she went back home first, and I don't understand what they call the white wedding and the traditional wedding. Your wedding is a wedding. The people here, when they get married, do they do African wedding? No. So if you do it your way, that should be okay. You know, But you know, that's one of those things I don't understand. Excuse me, guys. Let me get some water here. All right, so that's Emmet and Carolyn Sampson over there. Now, Mistress Blayee now. That's not Sampson anymore. All right, now let's go to something else. I love this picture. It's my favorite. Let me go to something else that I have for you today. It's a wonderful show, and we beseech you to share the link with your friends in your group. I mean, different groups that you are part of. Yeah, just share it on your page. I shared in a lot of pages already. Let's see. This is some breaking news. So therefore, I will be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to VOSD, Voice of Sinoe in the Diaspora with Esoteric. So the breaking news that we are getting, USA sent $4,000 to underwrite the cost of scholarship program. All right, so the leadership of the United Sapper Association under the sagacious leadership of leadership gavel of President Francis Myers, as we have repeated over and again on this platform. The woman came to the leadership of the organization to do that which is important, that which our people need. We are not focusing on wants, we are focusing on needs. So now wants, and so in time past, we meaning the members of the United Sapper Association, we approved 12 students under the prior administration of now defector Green Cordial. We approved 12 students to get academic scholarship. And after almost 4 or 6 years in power, one child of SADO County did not acquire tertiary education. And so to change the paradigm, President Myers, when she came, she gave us what I call the administrative trinity of the Myers administration. And the trinity is healthcare, education, and agriculture. And so in implementing those pillars, Madam Myers initiated the process. The first thing she did in Liberia was to get us an office, because you cannot operate without an office. And so she acquired an office. And we have staffers, people, the USA base, something that we have never had since the establishment of the organization in the 90s. So she got an office back home. We got the country director, Professor Richie Panton, and the regional directors. They're coordinating to make sure that the affairs of the organization, the aims and the objectives of the organization are implemented. And so we told you the last time in the healthcare area, the president, she wants to build a modern hospital, and everything is on the way right now. They did the blueprint and all of that. Not too long ago, we also reported to you SADO in Liberia, which is the Sarpo Apoliabo Development Organization. The president, or the chairman, as you say, the leader of is called the chairman. So Chairman George Weah, vision is to build an event center in Liberia. And so in support of that program, the Myers Manning administration, they made an initial donation of $5,000 United States dollars. Now, in keeping with her plan again, she says, after she sent the scholarship was approved by the board of directors, and the vetting was done back home by the home-based team under the Professor Ponton. They approved the 12 students. 12 students have been approved, and so it's time for us, for our children, to acquire education. And so because of that, the fundings were secure, and now $4,000 was sent to Liberia to initiate the process. And so you can see under the watch of President Myers, things that I personally have been wanting, things that have been craving for, those things, they are coming to fruition. Because I think around the world, this is not difficult. It's not something that's hard to figure out. Nations that are doing great around the world, those are not nations that are building palaver huts or nurses' quarters. Nations that are doing well, those are countries that have more educated people, formal education. All right. And so because of that, Madam Myers being somebody who is pro-education, pro-formal education, you got to understand, recently she acquired her bachelor degree in nursing, right? And so I was told speculatively the president will be going back home in the near future to contribute, to the healthcare facility, the hospital that she is building. And now our children, when they graduate, because the program, the scholarship program, is more so healthcare related, because healthcare is important, because the reason she selected agriculture, education, health, those are cardinal, those are major things, because when you can feed yourself, people will respect you. Why we respect the United States? They are not going to other civilization to feed. America is not going to other civilizations to feed her citizens. No. They are producing food, and they are feeding other countries around the world. Okay? Are they sending the people out of the country for education? No, they are educating the people, even though you have to take massive loans. But it's better. The people say, if you think education is expensive, try ignorance, right? So the people make loans and scholarship and those things available to the citizens. And the healthcare system in the United States relatively is good, right? So those are three areas too that President Myer said, you know what, when I leave, if you don't remember me for anything, we will by all means be able to grow our own cassava. We don't have to import cassava from Guinea or Sierra Leone. We got the fertile soil in Sinoe, in Liberia, everywhere. We can grow our own pepper, anything that we want to grow. To use the old slogan from the former president of Liberia, President Doe, go back to the soil, return to the soil, because the soil has everything. Okay, but now this is not about all of those things. But today, I'm happy, Madam President. I want to say congratulations to you and your team. That's what we need. We want to empower our people, and that's what the organization is for, the empowerment of our people. And so, congratulations, and keep on the wonderful job. We are in your corner. And detractors will not stop the future of our children. That's what some of the people they are up to. They go to our people and say, we the sophisticated people. But then what are you doing to make the people equally also sophisticated? What are you doing? What steps are you taking? So, the prior administration nothing was done for our people but bickering. And things that President Myer is doing easily. Because the brother who was the president at the time is about bluffing, it's about, just polarizing the community. If you send a budget proposal to the board and they say we are not taking it, go and re-strategize. They gave you recommendation. They say do this and work on those things. First of all, before you even send a budget to the board, do your groundwork. They call lobbying. Well, our man, before then, he was just saying a thing, and he expect the people to just approve it without asking questions. And the board has what the board people will call fiduciary responsibility. That means they got the trust of the people. The asset of the people, it rests in the hand of the board of directors. So anything goes wrong, they're coming after the board. Okay? And so the guys get, when they ask you the critical questions, it doesn't mean that they hate you. They are developing you. They are making you strong to be a good leader. Because what we are doing right now is a practice, you know. So when people are holding you, then you vex. You say you want to create your own thing. So Madam Myers is showing leadership. Many days when we go to our cabinet meeting, I mean, she will say, but why people before me, they're struggling with this thing and everything just going smooth on my watch? Is it because I'm special? And then someone always say, no, Madam President, because you are doing your work. You are doing your groundwork. You build good relationship with those guys. Those are all radical guys, if you like. Some people will think they won't get it easy when they go to the meeting. When you see the guy, they're grading the woman. But she knows how to do her job. If you know what you're doing, they can ask you all the critical and philosophical and other radical questions you address. And that's what the woman has been doing. Some people are here, people say, oh, Francis Party, they can't answer any question. That policy, you go say they want to ask question, or Milton Teahjay on the team, and you say the Milton will ask question whole day, if you do it in your corner. But he wants the right thing to be done. Even the executive team, the great Myer Mondubue, the man will ask the question whether you like it or not. You know, that's the kind of team the woman has. Everybody is not rosy dressed. When Agnes Dallas is ready, she put all her series inside and job, bring all the tea. So it is not rosy, but Madam Myers is a good leader, and we are blessed to have her, and we want to encourage her. Her vice president also is a wonderful man. I mean, very calm gentleman. You know, that's what we do. If we had this woman a long time, I mean, our people, our county will be far off in terms of development and other things. Instead of just fighting and men want to show who is strong, you know, the elders talk to you. I mean, that's how you put it. The great man who represents the elders and the ancestors, the men talk to you. You don't listen to anybody. And you put yourself in the corner. Now, let's go to the next thing. So, Madam Myers, we want to say congratulations for the wonderful job you're doing. I personally, I'm quite proud of you. Because when you give somebody knowledge, that's what we call power. If you give somebody life by getting health services to the people, that's life. If you empower people to grow food, that's life. That's how you increase the longevity of people, right? It's healthcare. When they get something to eat, that's something good. How they can work. When we're in grade school, they say, what is energy? The energy is the ability to do work. Where do you get the energy from? Not from religion, not from praying, it's from the food. All right? And so, Madam President, you are right on point. Now go to the next thing that I want to talk about on VOSD today. That's the scholarship our children in the next couple of, maybe 2 years or so, you'll see people graduating. That's what I want to see. I don't want to be the only man that's speaking big boy here. I want people to kind of challenge me too. It stretches me, it takes me beyond my point of limitation. I can't be the only one man in the town. Man, I want to say, we're the sophisticated people. We want other sophisticated people to bring their ideas, to challenge your ideas, your ability to explain your ideas. All right, I'll do just that right now. All right, so I got a request behind the scene here, and I'll be bringing somebody special here. It's impromptu. That big person coming. And so you got to share the person that just said, I'll bring the person that impromptu guest. That impromptu guest coming. So I will send a link shortly. So stay put. Make sure the technological team is ready to set the special guest up. Okay, good. I'll read some of the communications that are coming up shortly. All right, so that's the issue of the. But let me share the link quick. Somebody wants to come on, and before I go more into my my discussion here, let me just send that link quick. Check it out through Messenger. I'm sending it through Messenger. Let me see. Let's see. Where is it? I can see that. You're not popping up. All right, there you go. You're on a different name over there. So let me shoot that quick. All right, it's there. They should get it shortly. It should be in your inbox by now. Now, so while we are waiting for the impromptu guest, and when the person gets backstage, I will let you the name. I will let you announce the name of the person. But while we are waiting, let me also give you something tantalizing. Let's say this. Let's put this over here. No, I will make you a breaking news. It's very important too. That's something very important. So we'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to VOSD with Esoteric on a stool by the chosen few. So we want to say we'll say SADO, not SADA. SADO, which is the Sarpo Apoliabo Development Organization, breaks ground for modern community hall in Monrovia. You can see, I don't know, because of President Myers, right? Since she became president of the union, everything, the leaders in other areas, either in the U.S. or outside the U.S., they are heading in the right direction. All right, they are heading in the right direction, and so that's a good thing. But before we elaborate further on this, let me bring my impromptu guest here. I told you I have an impromptu guest, and I want to make sure that the guest is settled. I want to see your face a little bit. I'll go readjust the camera a little bit so I can carry it down a little bit more, please. All right, let's see. Maybe it should be fine. While I bring your screen, I'll see how it's going to be like. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I have the special honor at this point to bring on camera the president, the national president of the United Sarpo Association in the Americas, President Frances Clark Myers. This is my impromptu guest. She wants to say something special to us. I don't know what that thing is, so and that's why she's here to tell us. So, without further ado, your president. Madam President.
Hey, hi. How you doing? How you doing?
I'm wonderful. Welcome to Voice of Sinoe.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Saya, for that. I really do appreciate this is very impromptu, but thank you for having me as always, and thank you for the job that you always do for our community.
No problem.
Without no incentive whatsoever, but because you are passionate or whatever you do. So we are happy and we are glad to have you.
All right, wonderful, Madam President. You're looking great, by the way. You're looking great. It looks like USAA is paying you a lot of money and you're sharing.
I wish, but it's
all right. My usual quote here is Chino Achibi.
Mm-hmm.
He says, "The toll fraud does not come in the town square for nothing. Either something coming after it, and that's why it's running the town square. Why is the president here with us on an impromptu basis?"
Thank you very much, Saya, for that. Thank you. It's been a while since I appeared on your show. As you can see, I was not really prepared at my work, but I decided to just come and speak to my people. It's been a very long time since I ever spoke to my people. And I want to say thank you for having me. First of all, let me go straight into what I'm here. First of all, our community is bereaved, and I want to acknowledge that first, that our community is bereaved. We lost one of the bones, one of those men that established the organization United Sarpo Association in the Americas, that were around for a very long time. Matter of fact, he was one of those that crafted the first constitution of USAA. I'm speaking about the late Yumpan Tapeto, who was also my dear sister, President Tapeto husband. So we are bereaved. We are on the mat. And I just want to say that our community we are sorting for the death of the honorable man. So the funeral services are this coming weekend. So every day we are on the mat. I'm just here talking to you shortly, and after that, I will be going on the mat again. We are on the mat every day. So I just wanted to throw that out. Also, I'm here to also tell our people, it's one thing to say something and it's another thing to keep your promise. When I was chapter president and I was the president for USAA Delaware Valley chapter then, 2020, we went to Liberia. And when we went to Liberia, we met with the Sarpo Apoliabo. At that time, it was the Chairman Cole was the chairman at the time. So we went there and then we met with them at the G.W. Gibson High School. That's where they usually meet. So there were several requests at the time. Among them were scholarship. The students wanted scholarship. There another request that was made by the chairman himself. He said that they wanted the USAA to help them to build a hall, a convention hall, that they will use to have their meetings and their programs. And they said they have been making requests to the past leaders at the time when I went there, but nobody was giving them attention and nobody was trying to help them. So they were appealing to us that when we, come back, we should please impress on the board to help them to achieve that dream. So we stood in our meeting and we make a promise that I said, well, right now I am a chapter president. I'm very limited. However, when I shall succeed and take over this union, it will be our priority to make sure that our people have a place of their own. Because Sarpo people are too many in Monrovia, especially for them to be going to somebody's school, especially sometimes when the people are having programs, then they don't have time to have their meetings. I said that was not a good thing, so we're going to make sure to help them to achieve that. So another thing, like I said, I came here today to I can just throw light on few things. When we also went to Sinoe, and when we went to Sinoe and we met with our people at the city hall, the principal of the Juarzon High School is a Ghanaian. It's a Ghanaian. He's not even a Liberian, or he's not even, he's not a Liberian, he's not a Sarpo man, he's not from Sinoe. He is a Ghanaian. And when I went there 2020, he was the principal for Juarzon High School for 9 years at a time. And what he told me at that city hall, and we got it on tape there, so there's no fabrication, that,
President, you reading you?
yes, we don't make us stuff around here because we got everything documented. And what he said at the time, he said, Madam President, I sent 17 students for the WIAT examination. And he said out of that 17 students, 15 were successfully able to pass the WIAT exam. And he said, but because of fundings, they don't have no money. Most of them are around here doing nothing. He said, so my appeal to you is for you guys to please help us with scholarship. So when the children graduate around here, they can be able to do something. Because it's one thing to graduate from high school, it's another thing to go further. And he also told me, he said, because of lack of teachers, I even got 3 of my Ghanaian friends that I took from Greenville to help me teach our students. And he said they were even tired because they were not being paid. They were just volunteer. He said they were about to go back when the rest that you sent at the time to Mr. Vasco Campbell and his team, and they were distributing the rice. And then they called me and gave me a bag of rice. He said, because of that bag of rice, my friends decided to stay. And I was emotional hearing from him that we got our people in Liberia, and because most of our people are not teaching, so therefore we don't have a lot of teachers back home to help our children. So our priority, the reason I have to explain this story to you, that Sayapola, is because I want people to know why I'm passionate about scholarship. Because some people don't understand. I don't know, in Liberia they got what they call tangible. We want to see tangible. The scholarship is not tangible. The school is not, education is not tangible. I don't know what is tangible. Because the last time I checked, one person that is educated can change a whole village. That is tangible. So based upon that, we crafted our 3 pillars, like you said: education, agriculture, and healthcare. So when Chairman Carter took over and told the SADO people that they were going to build a hall, I was excited because he had lifted up the burden from my shoulder.
Okay.
If he didn't do that, we would have been forced to undertake that. When I say forced, I mean that I would have impressed on the board, on the executive, that we get a hall in Monrovia for the Sarpo people, because we promised them. And so since we have a leader that was farsighted, or that is farsighted enough, and said that we want to build a hall, we are on an obligation to make our contribution towards that. And that's why we were able to impress on the executive and the board to send the initial amount of $5,000. And I'm so happy that I watched the groundbreaking yesterday. They broke ground and they are about to build. So I want to say congratulations to Chairman Carter. When we went to Liberia and we opened our office, we promised you that we were not in Liberia to run competition with SADO. We were not there to establish an organization. USAA is going to work hand in hand with SADO on the ground, because we all share the same name. USAA means United Sarpo Association. We translate in Sarpo as Apoliabo.
Right.
So Apoliabo on the ground, we are Apoliabo in America, going to work together. So whatever you are undertaking in Liberia, make sure you reach out to us and we will partake. We are not in competition with you. The reason we got to have an office, because we are not for profit, and we got to have an office in order for us to be able to carry on or be able to get the help that we need from people that we think can give us help to help our people. That's why we need a headquarters. So I just want to make that clear. People that think that USAA trying to establish an organization in Liberia, we got 6 men, and that 6 men we're going to have. And that's it. And those 6 men are doing a wonderful job, and we are proud of them. We are one office staff who is in the office every day, so that when our scholarship, well, anything that you want USAA to do, you can go to the office. Like I said, USAA is an organization that is big enough. We will not operate in Somali living room, not in Rachel Panto living room, not in Bill Pine living room, not in Vasco living room. We're going to operate from USAA headquarters. So I want to thank God. Thank you for President and Chairman Carter for the job well done. And the scholarship, like I said, we took 2 for each section. That's what we wanted to. We want to start first. The 6th session of the Sarpo land. 2 from Putu. 2 from Waya, 2 from Kabade, 2 from Namapo, 2 from Juarzon, 2 for Sinker. It's 12 students. That's what we are starting with. So we're able to send the first $4,000 so we can pay their school fees. They are very, very, Mr. Panto and his team did a very good job that they were able, all the guidelines. The reason we have to take this long, the mistress they point as about to leave you. We took over 2021 and we've been talking about scholarship because we want to make sure that everything that we put on our guidelines should be accomplished. And we also want to work, and we were working along with the board of directors. So every time we submitted something, when they were not satisfied, they give it back to us, we send it back to them. And every time the board saw something they were not satisfied with, they give it back to us, we send it back to the team on the ground. And because the board want to make sure that everything went on successfully, that's why we were successful in getting the 12 students. So I want to say thank you to our team on the ground. More to come, and more things will be done for our people in Liberia. When I stood in the city hall in Belabokuli and said change has come to the Sarpo land, indeed change has come to the Sarpo land. Because if we build all this structure and we don't have nobody to be in it, and we have to go to Nima County, we have to go to Bon County, other counties to take people from there to come to work in those hospitals that we're trying to build. While we got our own people that we can impart knowledge and they can go back home to be a help to our people. That's why our scholarship are carrying teachers and nurses. Because tomorrow when the single hall shall be completed, I want my own Sarpo doctor to be working in our hall. And our sexy health coordinator, Mana Winnie Masekwe, and the team, when we shall lead a delegation to go to Liberia, where you're almost saying first class Myer going to be on our team, we're going to roll our sleeves and help our people in the hospital. That's why imparting our knowledge is very important to us. And that's what we want to see in this organization. We will build all the skyscraper, but we will do what we need, what we think is our people need right now. Our people need education because the other generation shall come and pass, and the younger generation will come and take over. So thank you, Zaya, for that. That's why I'm here today, to just throw a little light on the stuff that we are doing. So when we are slow, people should not think that we are slow and we're doing nothing. We are working behind the scene, and we are making sure, working with the board of directors, that Fallacy and his team, and make sure that everything that we want to do is accomplished. Thank you very much.
Yeah, my president, before you let me go, you can't come here and I don't ask questions. That's Voice of Sinoe. And the people that are following, the number is there. The leaders are hard to get. And so when they come, if you have any question, you can ask your question. But let me do a little quick follow-up on the late Tapedo. He said the funeral is what, this weekend?
This weekend, Friday is the wakekeeping, and Saturday is the funeral. All will be here at Victory Harvest Church.
Okay.
And that's where it is. So we are urging all our members to please come and sympathize with the family.
Okay, so for the scholarship, just to make it clear to our people, how many years scholarship are you offering? Is that up to associate, bachelor, or PhD? I mean, what's the plan here?
The plan for now is up to bachelor. So when you graduate successfully, and we are happy, you go back and do what you have to do for our people. Of course, if you want to go for a PhD, we'll be happy to help you too. But the first contract is for you to complete your bachelor first.
Excellent. So, and you said the concentration of the scholarship program is healthcare and pedagogy, right? Teaching.
The 3 pillars: the healthcare.
I mean like the concentration of. So you are talking about.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
The concentration is on the 3 pillars:
okay,
agriculture, the healthcare, and the education. So we
Okay.
are training teachers, nurses, and those that want to do agriculture in the agriculture colleges too.
Okay. Okay. All right. That's smart. Okay. All right.
Because we got a big land that we have to do something with our land. So
And,
that's why we have to train people to help us do it.
okay. So the number of students right now are 12.
12 is 2 from each section.
Okay.
So we got 12 from each section, and it was very transparent because what we did, we make sure when you get the application, you have to take it to your community, and your chief or your chairman of your section have to sign to
Okay.
make sure that yes, indeed, you are from Cinco. Yes, indeed, you are from Kabade. Yes, because we're not going to, so, we try to make sure that one section does not dominate.
Right.
We
So,
want every
but
section to be
another question is how is the ratio? The ratio is that more females or more men? How is it?
And I'm so happy to get more female on the scholarship.
Okay.
Very,
Okay.
very impressed. We got more females that are doing nursing, and we are so happy. But tomorrow, when they graduate, they will be able to help our people back home.
All right. Okay. 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 So another thing that I want to quickly ask, as a feedback from your end.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay. It's out.
It's out?
Yeah, it's good now.
All right.
I just want you to expand on the hospital project, the hospital that you're about to undertake in the Sincom Bell. I mean, why Cinco? Why not Kabade? Why not Nmopo? Why how you selected the location?
Because we got a hospital in Mompo already, and there's a hospital in Juarzon. So actually, we just started with Single because Single is just was formed as a new district.
Okay.
Okay, so as a new district, you need things in your district that will attract people in the district also. So we want to say thank you to Honorable Matthew Zarzar and the team that were able to establish the district. So now the seat of the district is Pelican. So since the seat of the district is Pelican, we decided to build the hospital in Pelican so that it can be, at least the town can have a facelift,
Right.
and also attract people to go there to go live. Because once there's a big hospital there and you got nurses from Monrovia that will go there to work, the government going to pay them. So that's why we started with Single.
So how many beds are we talking about here?
We are trying to build a 13-bedroom hospital in Single.
Okay. Okay. And my person, I'm one of those persons. I believe when you're doing it, you do it right.
Yeah.
Are we not just building a regular structure? You're gonna have like the MRI section, the X-ray section, those things. I mean, when you are doing it, do it deliberately and get everything set up. So it's something that state of the art that you are building.
Yes, of course, we're not going to build a hospital and just leave it empty. We're going to furnish the hospital. We're going to make sure the necessary equipment that is needed will be in our hospital. That is a hospital. It's not a clinic. It's a
Okay.
hospital. It's where we want people to come from all the other surrounding towns, the same way they do in Bellevue, that people come from the other surrounding town to go to Bellevue to go to hospital. We want the people surrounding like the Nagbe town, the other places, they can go to Pelican to go to hospital. So yes, indeed, we will work along with the Liberian government when the hospital shall be completed, that they will make sure that we have staff in our hospital to help our people back home.
So how much are we talking about for the project? Is that 1 million?
It's over $100,000 I can say for that.
Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty good project. Okay, 100,000. So
It's
what is
all
the projection?
100,000, yeah.
What is the projection in terms of completion?
Right now I can't say because it's before the board. Because there were few things that we needed to make sure, because when you are building a structure, you got to make sure that you got everything in place Because tomorrow you don't want somebody to come after you and say, oh, this is my land, or this is my this and that, or the contractor will come out and they not really do a good job, and then there's nothing you can do because you did not really read your footprints or the blueprint did not carry that. So we wanted to make sure that all those things were in place before we send it to the board. So now the board got it. We make sure of that, and everything that we wanted is in that blueprint. So when the board approve, we'll come back here to you to tell you exactly how long we are anticipating that building to be completed.
Okay, well, with respect to the initial donation that was made to SADO, are you planning to send additional funding if necessary?
If necessary, we will. We are here. We are watching. They groundbreaking yesterday, and they will be building. They will need more money. Trust me, to build the kind of building that they're trying to build, it will require a lot of money. So
what is the cost of the project? You know?
I'm not sure. I don't want to give you a wrong figure,
Okay.
but the way they are talking about the building, the way they want it to be, I know it's going to cost a lot of money. And I know even yesterday when they were breaking ground, they were still collecting money. So, it's not going to be a 1 day or 2 days thing. It's something that's going to be an ongoing collection until the building is completed. So USAA will continue to contribute to SADO.
I put the picture here because for inauguration is coming. You want to say 1 or 2 words? I mean, to the viewers. I mean, I understand. I was talking to the Department of Research and Technology and everything else, but I'm getting feedback for some reason.
Okay, let me see.
Yeah, it's quiet now, though.
Okay, let me see.
Yeah, I'll give us a chance here, guys. Let you settle that minute. I don't know about you on your side, but I'm getting feedback here, and it's too much. Hopefully she's gonna get back shortly. All right. All right, so that's the national president of the USA, Madam Francois Myers. Yeah, okay, I think she's back here. Let me bring her back. She settled down. Okay. President, okay, welcome back.
I was so finished, so anyway.
Yeah, I just wanted you to say 1 or 2 words about the inaugural board or inauguration of Madam Marie Pine, one of your chapter's leader.
Oh, you mean Diamond in the Rock?
Diamond in the Rock, that's it.
Okay, so we are gearing up. We are gearing up to make sure that Madam Marie Pine and Ramsey Kai and the rest of the people will be inaugurated April 1st. Thank you that the 2 people there. We are gearing up. Matter of fact, the cheerleader that don't sleep in the night, who can wake up people 2 o'clock in the morning to buy a ticket, actually woke me up last night while I was sleeping to make sure to buy tickets so we can go to Minnesota. So we are getting up, and we wish Madam Marie Pine and her team all the luck. And we hope to see them in April by the grace of God. And I know they're going to have a very successful inauguration because she is a hard and strong, hard-working woman. And the team that she got behind her, they're not easy. If you get Augusta Wright, Gulus, Augusta Wright, and Mona Pato, and you get those people to be your inaugural committee heads, then what else you can ask for?
I know, right? You can get any better than that. So, but the national convention, I mean, a couple of things. You got the fabric in already. I mean, any information you want to give about the national convention? When the president says that, it has more weight.
I think you already said it right. August 3rd is the convention. Yeah, the hard-working cheerleader, Myer Smith, already got her fabric. She already distributed it in all the chapters. If you don't have it, if you are not in a chapter, reach out to the chair Lily for your fabric. And we are planning. Malaysia, this year. Also, it's a Queen contest year, so we are praying. And also, this year is election year. So if you want Francis Clark to be a one-term president, election commissioner will be Selo Song.
Are you going for re-election, Madam President?
I don't know yet.
All right, but you want to do a shout out to this couple? Your children got married.
Oh yeah, shout out to Queen Sampson and her husband. Shout out to them on their marriage. We wish them all the blessing. Sorry, it's in Liberia, so we couldn't be there. But we watch it live and everything went out good. We wish them all the luck and all the blessing and successful marriage. Yeah, So keep it up.
Last one. Commercial to the people. Do a commercial too.
Oh, Manatina Weah, the national vice president of the Sarpo Apoliabo, is one of the sessions within the Sarpo land. And she killed her small Klarwlue getting married. Yeah, we are here also for Iowa. This year, everything is on the West Coast. I don't know what the people are going to do with us. Like, they just want us to pack our things and they can live on the West because plane ticket is not for fun. Like the plane ticket is like $600 to just go to Minnesota. Are you kidding me? And then we have to go all the way Iowa. But we gotta be there because that Klarwlue wedding now, of course, that's my vice president brother.
Okay.
A very good vice president. Father vice president like me. A very quiet one, very respectful. He will always call me, Madam President, I got your back, I support you 100%. And that's the kind of vice president you need. One vice president will be fighting with you all day and stuff like that. Even if you have a little concern, and once I explain to you, you'll say, okay, Madam President, that's a brother wedding. So, Klarwlue, my good friend, he also one of the advisors. So, of course, the national president will be in the building, will be there.
All right, Madam President, I want to say thank you so much. If you have any closing comments, go ahead so we can wrap up our show for the night.
Oh, no, thank you very much, Thank you to our Sarpo people, like I said, and congratulations to Chairman Kate and your team back home. We are here to work with you. I told you I spoke Sarpo to you when I went home. I said, we are here. I am so
Jaipo.
So
I'm gonna quit our calling to ba. I mean, yeah. I'm gonna quit our calling to ba.
What is it?
I'm gonna quit our calling to ba. There you go.
That's all we're here to do. To carry your hand up and make sure you are successful of being a chairman. So that's all we are here to do.
I saw the chairman still following. He following the show. I saw him earlier. He got on.
Oh, okay. So Chairman Kate, yeah, we are here to support you 100%. Because we are now on the ground, and we said that we're not run to Liberia for every little thing. So thank God that we got people there. Chairman Kate is there, and our team is there. So that's why we are relaxed. We don't run to Liberia for everything. We got people that we depend on, that we carry on the duty of USAA. So thank you to everybody. Thank you. This coming weekend, come out, let's go support our sister, President Tapeto. She was once the board member for USAA also. So we are here and we look forward to seeing everybody this coming weekend. Thank you, Saya, for that. Thank you for having us.
All right, Madam President, thank you so much for joining us. Have a good day. All right, so that's the national president of the United Sarpo Association, impromptu guest to give us some vital information over there. So you can go wrong with Voice of Sinoe. Share the link. My man Bawoza, thanks for joining me. The chairman of SADO, we want to say, Chairman Gatti, welcome aboard. And all of you that are following, we want to say thank you for following us. Now let's get to our talking points for tonight. The president went into our stuff a little bit. And so, but we told you this breaking news earlier, in which the president already elaborated on SADO, the Sarpo Apoliabo Development Organization in Liberia. The program yesterday for a morning community hall or event center. Since some of us, I mean, we were babies and we were not born, the organization been around. And just imagine the money that we have been spending, renting halls, and I mean, for anything we want to have, we have to pay for it, right? Imagine if we had our own hall. That would have been huge revenue coming to us. But you know, every leader has his or her own agenda. And so 2023 is the year for revolution, for things to be changed, the way we do things to change from that culture of dancing and playing drums and the traditional singers and the great what you call the great ones. They will come out. We will call the mass dancers. You know, before the great ones, before they come out moving forward. That means we'll have what I call an edifice that will prolong the longevity of the people, or that will make people to live long. Hospital. When the traditional men, the great men, the people of knowledge, when they come out, that means we got 12 students, 12 children of SADO with knowledge. When they come out, it will make sense. And I want people just come from here and take money from their account and put it in their pocket and join to go there and dance and sleep in 5-star hotel. And the condition of our people, no improvement. And so this is the year. When that hall finishes, that will be a huge, and that's why I want, since the chairman is following, build something state of the art. It will be costly. When you build something decent, guess what? Anytime when people want to have event, they will say, the Sarpo People Hall, let's go there. So let us build something decent. It should be massive. It should have good sitting capacity, air conditioning, nice floor. I mean, once you have the place to be beautiful, people will like it. It will attract more people. And so we are here to get the president just said, we will give you the hand up. If you need your arm to be elevated, we are here to help. But good job to you and your team. We wish you all the best. Our brothers and sisters that defected, hopefully they will send something. You know, our children did not get a scholarship on the God watch, but at least same we build a hall, and you gave a promise before he was going to build a hall, and up to now we can see one black somewhere. And SADO is undertaking the project. Let the brother chip in with his team. They said they are the money making machine there. And we can see the machine selling. Why would you be generating money in the first place when we get an ATM machine or the machine that can manufacture the money? They can't send the money to our people up to now. What? Money making machine. Look, listen to that. The United States has money making machine. And that way when ready, they can start printing money. We got money making machine. And our people are, I mean, back home, they are not working. They got to take a little savings, something that they're supposed to use to send their children to school. And they are contributing the receipt fund just to get a home. But we get money making machine. They praise themselves, they dance on Facebook. But they can't give our people anything. They should have a money making machine supposed to build the whole of SADO County a long time ago. The roads, everything. Think about it, money making machine. And what the machine is waiting for? The guy has the machine behind him, but the machine is not manufacturing any money. Why? The machine malfunctioning or something? It has issue, problems on it. Okay, then you get a technician to fix it, so that the machine will manufacture the money, so that we get end poverty inside or in Liberia as a whole. You know, in money making machine. And our people don't have hospital. They go into Liberia and they took money from the account, but you get money making machine. Why are you going in the account when you get money making machine? Just tell the machine, print 20,000, print 1 billion. Let me go to Liberia and dance. The machine will print the money. But you got to take people hard earn money, $90,000, even though you get money making machine. Somebody say, I don't understand that. I don't understand. It's just a name. No, the name should make an impact. When you money making machine, let the machine give us money. We shouldn't be suffering for money billion here when we get a machine. The ATM right in greenhouse. But the machine can't pray anything. The man be pressing the button, and fingers are growing corn. The machine can't bring anything out. All right, so I want to say thanks to Chairman Gate. We are here to lend the support. So we are looking up to the money-making machine, and so they can help our people too. They went there to dance already. They slept in a 5-star hotel. That's time for our people too to get help. Let the machine print the money. The machine can print money. All right, now let me go to something serious. Let me go to something serious on the show tonight. I'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Voice of SADO in the Diaspora with Darkside Porter Esoteric, coming to you live from Prosper Park, Pennsylvania, these United States of America. Now, the breaking news that we are getting, Honorable Matthew G. Zarzar, the representative of Sinoe County Electoral District number 3, submits names of Juarzon citizens for employment. You see, these are things that I want to hear or I'd like to see. We got President Myers building hospital. She sent $5,000 to SADO to help with the project. She just sent $4,000 for students and to pay the people that will be renting, that will be running our office back home. The guys that are sitting there so they can get a little thing too. Now, the lawmaker of Sinoe County, the man I call the political Gandhi of Sinoe County. You know why I call him Gandhi? It's Gandhi that liberated India. And so the political Gandhi of Sinoe County, Honorable Matthew G. Zarzar, also has been working assiduously to improve the melancholic, the sad condition of our people. And so while some leaders will write communications upon communications to remove people from payroll, or in other words, to make them unemployed, to take food from their mouth, the generous and altruistic and humanistic lawmaker of Sinoe County District number 3, the father of Sinoe, Honorable Zarzar, he said, no, I will continue to fight even though things are hard. But our people need source of income. And so I will work hard. And so our people in Juarzon, a good number of them, they're about to have something at the end of the month or whatever time they can pay in Liberia. So they too can take care of their children. And when one person gets a job back home, it's a whole community, it's a whole town. And so that's why we need Zarzar. I mean, I listened to one of the supporters of Milton Teahjay. I'm not going to call his name. And the guy was on his show. And he said, we told Zarzar to fire people, to take them from job. But Zarzar said, you will not take them from job. You will keep them and create more jobs. I said, that's what I want to hear. It's not your man who will say, any problem, take 46% for payroll. No. And next time I will play that, I'll bring the brother Ted and he say, we told Zarzar to fire the single people, to fire the cowardly people, to fire the Putu people, to fire the Weja people, to fire the mobile people that are working in Juarzon. But Zarzar said no. He will keep the people and then he will create jobs for Juarzon people too. And so Zarzar, then he has kept his word, he has kept a promise. And so now he got multiple Juarzonians, if you like. They are on payroll now. The names were submitted to the president. And George Weah, the man is about, for the local things. I'm not pro George Weah, but the opposition, they are not together. The probability of George Weah victory is at least 95 or 85%. until the opposition start doing the right thing. But George Weah has a pretty good chance of being re-elected right now because the opposition, the guys are still bickering. When you get to round 2, you don't have the money, and that's when they start to make the compromise. And that's why George Weah will be there. Okay? Right now, the round 1, just forget it. But George Weah now, so the names that the lawmaker, Honorable Zarzar, submitted to him, the man will employ the people and will make sure that the Senate confirm the people. All right? And so election time, the people you think they will can't go vote for the other guy who taking people from payroll. No, they are voting for Zarzar. For years, our people no job over there. When the man in the past, when the man put the people will bring a list, right? The guys they call them Juarzon Retirement Movement. That's what they call JRM, Juarzon Retirement Movement. They got a bunch of Teahjay supporters, and they will go to Teahjay is not the representative for district number 3. He's the senator, but he cares. He does not care for anybody. And so they will go to the man and say, "Oh, they will go to the lawmaker office. Oh, this is the list we and Teahjay prepare." But how can you go to Teahjay office? You don't go to your lawmaker so that, or better yet, what the lawmaker recommend and say, bring all the chiefs and elders and the various community leaders together. You all come together. Let the people select a number of people and send it to the office, and we'll send it to the president. Don't go to Milton Teahjay. Milton Teahjay will take his supporters because it's all about politics. It's not about economic revitalization of the lives of the people. No, it's about politics. So you bring people that are already in his office, like Master Tuele, for example. Master Tuele working with Teahjay in your office, but you took the man from there and saying to the port, why you can't give another person an opportunity to be to get a job that you sent Master Tuele? You know, so it's about the people in the circumference of Milton Teahjay. He doesn't care for the rest of the people. If it's not Hugh Bleedy, it's Master Tuele. If not Master Tuele, that Charismatic of Norwich, those are the people, and you get thousands of people. Millions of people, if you like. They're all employed, but the man doesn't care. He will write letters and say, "You're taking the people from payroll. You shouldn't get student scholarship." And so I want to say thank you to Zarzar for making sure that our people have access to employment opportunity. That's a good thing. And that's what we're looking for in Sinoe. And that's what we are looking for in Liberia. Let our people get access to employment because they say they have dignity in labor. When you get something, you can be able to take care of yourself and your children, your family, and in our culture, the extended relatives, and all of that. So I want to say thanks to Zarzar, Representative Zarzar, for the great job. He's doing a wonderful job. We are not heard about Crayton Duncan giving people a job before. No. Crayton Duncan told us he's bringing our children to America, the nurses, and election is almost over. Crayton Duncan can't bring anybody. Teahjay said, you know, I can carry my ID to the American embassy, and I show them they can give people visa to come to America. And Teahjay can't do it. He said, when they can send Jabate and you can carry there and show his ID, and the people will say can send to America. And Master Tuele been wanting to come to America, and Master can't come. But Teahjay get an ID in his pocket. He can go show it so they can give our people the visa to come. And Crayton Duncan said America does not have nurses. The nurses that are here, they are unsophisticated. So he brings in the sophisticated nurses from Liberia to save their lives, to help the American people. But we can't see anything that Crayton Duncan doing. Nothing has been done. He had all that pomp and pageantry, the people graduating with PhD in nursing from his school. But nothing. So the only man that is doing a great job, that is genuinely working for the people, is Zarzar. The rest of the leaders like Crayton Duncan and Teahjay, they are not there for the people. They are there for their own interests. And that's what philosophers will call ethical egoists. It's about their own interests. It's about their own ego, their self. It's not about the people. And so Teahjay will tell you, you build a prostitution center and say motel for me. Building unnecessary radio stations all over the place so the guys can preach tribalism, sectionalism, the division whole day. I'll play some of the Teahjay radio station, right? What the guys are saying on that thing. Once they disagree with you, they will call you all sort of names. All sort of names. I will play the radio. We got the audio from Teahjay radio station and hear what the guys are saying. You hear them. The guys are dividing Sinoe County. And in order for Sinoe County to reunite, we got to take this vampire of division, which is Milton Teahjay. And Crayton Duncan, the two of them, they are fighting. The people, they say they are adults. They know they are political or politically matured. They know how, they watch these Americans. They watch other countries, how they run their political campaigns. They don't go about fighting and cussing each other out. No, they discuss ideas. But these guys, they are devoid of ideas. So all they do is cause each other mind and power. And their supporters, they fighting. And that's why it's important that we put Zarzar there to restore sanity. Once we take Milton Teahjay from the Senate, Crayton Duncan's position will be filled. Now, district number 3, I will call the person that will win that district pretty soon. And Sinoe County will be on course again. And Teahjay can go do a real estate business. He stole our development money. And he building personal houses. He can go take care of those houses now. Why don't you get money to take care of them? That's another thing. I don't care. Even though we will order the man once he leaves office. You are not going to eat our money and you go and be living, putting rental in our horses. We'll take the horses from you. And Crayton Duncan looting our logs. The district he running, district number 1, he has the capital city. And the roads in the capital city, in the city square, they are mud. You can put like 18-wheeler machine out in the hole there, you will not see it will swallow it. That's how terrible Crayton Duncan is. It's about carry company here in Malato. What that money, where that girl came from? They're walking all over the place. And they're extracting the resources, and the people, our children are not in school. They can't build the roads. But Crayton Duncan got 12%. So we want to say thanks to Zarzar for giving our people jobs. That's what we want. People can go and make noise and politicize it, even though someone in the United States, they get job, but we get somebody a job, oh, why does Zarzar get a person job? And who are in that position before Zarzar put a person there? You want somebody to be in a position, or you want to know who was in there before? Why is it important? Who are there before? If you want to know, go to the local leadership. They got to say the mayor and those people there. You ask the superintendent, they will tell you who was in that position. But everything, when Zarzar gives somebody scholarship, they complain. When Zarzar sends somebody to the hospital, they complain. When Zarzar build her for somebody, they complain. Everything the man does, they complaining. But then the man is looting from them. Milton Teahjay, I met the class people, I said, what is wrong with these people? They have no brain or heads. This man that helped child Taylor and murder people, he was a spokesperson on BBC and celebrating Taylor. Taylor is the best thing that ever happened to Liberia. And people on Facebook, they say supporting Milton Teahjay, that's my man. And Milton Teahjay on radio and telling me, corruption, I get it, I can't deny. You are declared guilty for corruption, and somebody say, oh, that the man won. I say, your brain twisted. You're not thinking right. Now, what they call mental slavery. The guys are psychologically in slavery, or they are enslaved psychologically. How can you look at the man who will look at 46 person and say, you remove the people from payroll? And somebody on Facebook, they open their mouth and say, oh, they're talking to Zarzar who getting somebody a job. But Teahjay deny people employment opportunity. No, that's a good thing. When Teahjay sponsor bill to make rape law, they can't say anything. When Teahjay sue Patricia somebody car, they can't say anything. When Teahjay score F, legislative report, when he score F, they can't say anything. And Teahjay left negative $27,000 in our account as superintendent, they can't say anything. When Teahjay stole $2,646,870, they can't say anything. They press him. When Teahjay say, oh, 46 persons should be removed from payroll, they can't say anything. When Teahjay refused to sign for people in Sinoe County that he represents to get job, they can't say anything. When Teahjay was declared guilty for corruption, the court verdict here, they can't say anything. So we can go on to pour all the charges on Teahjay. They can't say anything. Teahjay is the bad man. Teahjay say, oh, district is bogus. And he turns around and says, oh, you want to amend Boca district. Oh, they can't say anything. Teahjay was declared guilty. They're still celebrating it. So those guys that are supporting Teahjay, they are psychologically deranged. Something wrong with them. Because a normal person will not support Milton Teahjay. No way. You must be psychologically disturbed to support Milton Teahjay, whose supporter is saying Teahjay is a sectionalist, he's a gangster, he's authoritarian. I mean, the man loves to fight, he loves to insult people. And somebody said, they want everybody campaigning for Teahjay. Something is wrong with you. And I don't want to take that something that's wrong with you for your brain. Something is fundamentally wrong with someone maturing in Sinoe County. While people get brains in their heads, those guys get rocks. They get stones in their head. No normal person will support somebody who sponsors a rape bill to rape your children. And you are supporting the man. You are running campaign. The man is victimizing in making your children to be, sex slaves to them. Milton Teahjay say, when somebody rapes, all you have to do, go pay money and you're free. You're good to go. And somebody say they get mother, they get sister. And say they're supporting Teahjay. Something wrong with some of you. And I don't want to take it from your heads. Now, not saying you're there, you came my power, you came my mind, will vote for you. Yeah, it will not work. We are removing that criminal you guys are supporting for Sinoe County. Whether you're lucky or not, we're going to take that man from there and improve the lives of our people. We're putting Zarzar there. No, you're not like good people. No, you're not like good people. They'll be supporting all these criminals. I can't get how some Liberians, they think. It will be glaring. It will be as visible as the sun. Before then, that the person is a criminal, and it says, oh, that's my man. You got faulty thinking. Something is wrong with your thinking. Something is wrong. You have a broke man, Teahjay, who never had anything for himself. And before he left as superintendent of Sinoe County, the man got over 40 horses, including 2 motels. He got private schools for himself. This man was a broke man. And he got BMW now, but the BMW, he didn't pay for it at one part. He just took it from the young girl, Patricia Flomo. He took that car. He bragging on national radio. I will not get a woman car back to her. And somebody supporting him. Taking people's land and building on it, and the court will take the land for him and the horse, including everything. And somebody in their right mind, and they say, Milton Teahjay, that a good man for Sinoe. You Saka, that I would say in Liberia, you are Saka man. You are local. You are retired to support such a man. The man that was declared guilty for stealing your money. And you over there, he said, I better tell you, I want to be my senator. You better think again. When you get the man another 9 years, Sinoe will be chaos because Milton Teahjay does not want anything from you again. He will not request, because all you will do, first, just imagine first term, as superintendent, right? The man stole from you. As a senator, he's still stealing. He's bragging on national radio, corruption power. I get it. I can't deny. Then you put in there again. What do you think will tell you? What do you think Milton Teahjay will tell you? Man, it's a disgrace to my county. And we, the people of Sinoe County, we must, and I say shall, we must correct the blunder we committed by putting this man in power. And after 9 years, you can see one single bill that Milton Teahjay sponsored. We ought to be more. One bill after 9 years that passed into law. He attempted to make rape the law of the land, but it didn't work. He himself, recently he was at the Intellectual Center, and Milton Teahjay said, I sponsor the bill, it's on the shelf. It didn't pass. All the bills, they are growing dust. They can't move anywhere for 9 years. And then man is reporting to us, he's telling us this thing. I've been sponsoring a bill and nothing can pass into law. The man himself telling you. And somebody said, Milton Teahjay will be my senator again. No. That's how you put the esoteric, understood by the chosen few, the spokesperson of the elders and the ancestors. 2023. This year, I will be in Liberia to go from door to door and ask the people a fundamental question. Do you want somebody who sponsors a bill for your children to be raped? That's a man you want. You know what it means? When your daughter and I agree, the man can sexually force the person. And when they do that, you say, you know what Teahjay say? Let it go to the court. The person that raped your child is bleeding. And so that the person that raped the child, should go to the court and pay money. And they call it bailable. That a big word you can use. It is sex, rape should be bailable. That's what Teahjay say. And I'll be asking our people that question. Do you want a man who stole your county development money? You get almost 10 million United States dollars. According to the other report, they said 2 million they gave him. The initial payment, 2 million, almost 3 million they gave Teahjay to build hospitals, clinics, libraries, roads in SADO County. And the people approved 74 projects. 74 projects. And of the 74 projects, Teahjay completed nothing. What did he do with your money? Did he give it back to you? He left office negative $27,000. What that means is the people of SADO County, we have to pay the bank back. Teahjay looted from us. And somebody say, that my B-52. You saka. In my original language, we say, Sianu. That's what we say in the original language. Sianu, you're crazy to support such a man. You are a crazy man. You need to be taken to the psychiatric ward for spiritual evaluation. Something wrong. They knew to support a man. Something is wrong with you. Somebody supporting Milton Teahjay. Let me go to the next thing. I want to say congratulations to Zarzar, who is giving our people jobs, who are taking people to hospitals. When you don't have zinc to bail your house, he gives you the zinc. When your woman get buried, you don't get nothing. You say, a car will help you out. I don't want to build houses for myself all over the place. I'm not a realtor, a real estate person. I'm not a realtor. So this is the man we want. When the president of the Republic of Liberia wants to send somebody out of the country to go and represent the country, they call Zarzar. They don't call Teahjay. Have you seen Teahjay saying he became senator? 9 years now. Have you seen him travel out of the country? No. The man cannot travel anywhere. The man is only good at making noise in the Capitol building. He is embarrassing us every day. They put a man outside for disturbing. Oh, man. He represented people. And then they pull you out. That SADO County, that means your interests were not represented that very day. They put a man outside. And somebody said they want Teahjay. Teahjay, the opportunists, the men that will do anything just to get money. He will be spokesperson for Chapter, who murdered 250,000 innocent people. So that man is not a good man. People of SADO County. I'm coming to SADO County. I'm coming to say that which the people are terrified to say to you. The thing they don't want to say to me, I will say it to you. I got 6 children. I don't want lawmaker who will say, yeah, rape must be the law of the land. I got 6 girls. I don't want a leader like that. And say when they rape your daughter, that's how you put that. And the person who rapes the child, let the person go pay money and they're free. No. I don't want somebody who will loot, will steal a young lady car instead of empowering the lady and say, oh, work hard, bring more vehicles to the country. And you will steal the woman car and go on national TV. I don't know what I'm stealing. No. The lady took it from the woman. Now what Teahjay did. And he's saying, I'm not going to give Patricia from a car to her. This is a disgrace to you, the people of SADO County. The man went to Lofa and took the people, young girl, her car that she worked for years. She did a double to buy her car to be comfortable. She carried to Liberia. And said, when I leave here, I'll leave it with my parents so they can use it to get around. Teahjay took that girl car and you're breaking on national radio. And somebody telling me, somebody on Facebook, they said Teahjay that B-52. It's a B-52 of corruption, stealing. Every court in the land of Liberia, they have declared this guy guilty. The Supreme Court of the Republic of Liberia, they declared Teahjay guilty. Everywhere he went, he never won anything. And somebody say, I think Teahjay. See, you know what's up, man? When someone says, see, your material are crazy. I'm watching you, you know what I mean? I will pepper you. You need to be peppered to take that that sarcasm in your head that making you to support a man who is suppressing you. I will watching you. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. I will pepper you. That's what we can say. That's what we can do, because when somebody is sick, because it's a sickness. So our people, it's a traditional remedy. When somebody is sick, we pepper you so you can be normal. You guys are not normal. For somebody to be campaigning for Milton Teahjay, the man who been in politics, say you are not born. And say you born still, you old man now. The man can't do nothing for you. And somebody, oh, Milton Teahjay, is that big words you will eat? The man spoke the big words 9 years in the Liberian Senate and one building passed into law. One bill that he sponsored, it did not pass. And somebody said that Milton Teahjay, the best man I won. The man went to our people in Sinoe and said, I am building Bekube and Milton Teahjay Highway in Sinoe. And after how many years now, we can't see anything? Nothing. We can't see the Bekube and Milton Teahjay Highway. The man will go on radio with straight face. People are hungry, children don't have anything. They sick. And Teahjay will say, Sinoe is flowing with honey and milk. The man is heartless. He does not care for you. He doesn't care for your children. No, it's about himself. And so I will be in Sinoe. We will be there. Our people need to be free from the monster. This man is a monster. Got to be free. Yes. You know, people like to stay in slavery, right? Some people, when they're there already, then they are conditioned to it. They don't want to move from there. Because the man will come and steal from you and give you crumbs. He gave you a little thing and he said that good thing doing. How much the man getting, you know? How is it? The man who was practically broke before he came to government. How did he overnight become rich? It's because he stole from you. He is not using your resources for the intended purpose. And that's what we need, Zarzar. Who is using your money, your resources for the intended purpose? The man who is representing your counter interests and your country interests. The man giving our people jobs. And I see some nickel pumps on Facebook. They say, Zarzar, we told Zarzar to fire the people. And Zarzar said, you're not firing the people. I said, look at the guy. The man here, when he get thick. You see all the tickers around here. And you can say, Zarzar take people for payroll. We told Zarzar to take people for payroll, and Zarzar refused. I said, what? Then, Nujunai, what is wrong with this guy? Zarzar to take people from payroll. We told the man to replace the Kabade people, to replace the single people, to replace the Waja people, the Nomapa people, all the different tribes that are working in Juarzon. You're taking, and Zarzar said, no. Zarzar said, no, I will create jobs. And now, because he kept his word, he said, I created more jobs. Like Bernard Jabba was working with Zarzar before. Jabba now the anti-Zarzar. But guess what? Zarzar get Jabba job. Bernard Jabba. See, Zarzar does not care whether you love him or not. No. That is it. Jabba man. Bernard Jabba. He came on the show here. He said, oh, we are Juarzon retired movement and we want equity. And okay, I ask you a basic question. How many women, I look at the list. No one woman name on the list. But he said he come and redeem. That's what the guy says. He come and redeem. But no one woman. Yeah, the bunch of misogynists, they hate women. And so no one woman on the list. And they carry that list to Zarzar because they want to take it off and go make it up. So Zarzar said, carry that thing back. No woman, you all go to the elders, you all go to the various sectional heads, and go to the youth leaders, let the people come together and select people. They send me the list and we'll take it to the president. And that's exactly what he just did. The man is a pure Democrat. The people, he is the representative of the people. So what the people want, that's what he does. He doesn't one of the people like Teahjay, he's a dictator. Whatever Teahjay wants, that's what the people should do. No. It's a radically different philosophy the guys that operate. The one, Teahjay is a dictator. He learned from Charles Taylor. What are you going to learn from Charles Taylor? That's oppression, that oppression. But Zarzar, he read the philosophy of Gandhi. He read the philosophy of people that Sankara, the philosophy of Kwame Nkrumah, Dr. King, those people. Teahjay been reading people like Idi Amin, Hitler. Those bad people. People feel like Ben Ali. You listen to Teahjay, you say Mujahideen, those kind of terrible people that people that you be quoting. Because that's his philosophy. That is the main philosophy. Mujahideen. Who are those guys, the Mujahideen? That bunch of violent people. And the people you can be quoting. Then Zarzar on the other side quoting Henry David Thoreau, the people there, you know. That the people that make be quoting. Dr. King. You got a quote one time when they're talking about the resources of the people. When you if you take job from somebody, then basically you are killing a person. And that's why Zarzar said, this guy is not for us. So we're going to make sure 2023 is the year of liberation. And I still agree with Dr. Famule. The African people are their own liberators. The people of Liberia, they are their own liberators. The people of Sinoe, they are their own liberators. The people of Lofa, they are their own liberators. The people of Maryland, they are their own. The people of Grand Jide, they are their own. You know how outside are coming to liberate you. You, the man whose neck or the woman whose neck that Teahjay is stepping on, you must fight for your own freedom. That's what liberation means. If you want to remain, for the man to keep his knee on your neck, vote for him again, 2023. So I want to say thank you to Zarzar, who is giving our people jobs, opportunity. I mean, basically the man can't sleep. He's working for our people. And you got a bunch of demonizers on Facebook. Oh, Zarzar about man. But what is wrong? What are you saying about this guy? Who are own supporters saying he's a sectionalist, he's a tribalist, he's an authoritarian, he's a gangster? What are you saying to him? What are you saying to the man who was declared guilty for corruption? What are you saying to the man who said a district is Booker's? But then he turns around and say, I want to amend Booker district. What are you saying to him? What are you saying to a man that they put all these crimes on? Economic sabotage, criminal conspiracy, and you can go on and name them. What are you saying? What are you saying to a man who refused to sign for people to get jobs? He was the co-chairman on the committee to give the people of Sinoe County employment opportunity, and the man said, I'm not doing it. What are you saying to the man who said 46 persons should be removed from payroll? What are you saying to him? What are you celebrating a man who ate $2,646,870 of your development money? What are you saying to him? What are you saying to the man who left your account naked at $27,178.27? I'm talking about United States dollars. Your account balance. The man who scored F after 9 years in the Liberian Senate. They evaluated him and the man scored F. You see at the top here, Senator J. Milton Teahjay, Sinoe County, F. Now why he spoke, he scored. What are you saying to a man who put your children in danger? Sponsor a bill to make rape billable. And it took Zarzar to kill this bill. What are you saying? The man who was disgracing, going to Lofa and stealing people and usurping a property that is not his. What are you saying? What are you saying to him? So, ladies and gentlemen, the voice of the people, we are here to do justice to our people. And nobody will make beat more and you win. Because you not get beat more than me. My own beat more, I tell you the truth. I give you the facts. I don't just make a things. No. I show you the visual evidence to make my argument potent and cogent. That's what I'm doing here. I'm not just like Teahjay who makes big mouth all day. So let me bring this. This is a breaking news as well. It's a breaking news. So I'll be right back. Welcome back to VOSD. Senator J. Milton Teahjay of Sinoe County and Representative Crayton Duncan'S supporters clashed. Yeah, I told you. You are what you read and who you follow. You are what you read, what you listen to, and who you follow. That's what you are. Milton Teahjay is a follower of child stealer. So the only thing that Milton Teahjay understands is violence. So recently, my people, Milton Teahjay went to Dripo to campaign, according to him, for the people of Dripo to vote for him. Just think about it for a second. The people of Dripo, Teahjay went there to ask the people to vote for him, forgetting to know what he did to the people. Before you forget, let me tell you, before Prosper Brown became superintendent of Sinoe, Teahjay was advocating for sectional balance in the leadership of Sinoe County. And so he was advocating. We want a son of Jepo to be the superintendent. I don't want Prosper Brown because Prosper Brown is a Sarpo man. He did not criticize Crayton. What's the name? The gentleman I just called Ninja Teahjay playing magic. Prosper Brown. The man said he did not want Prosper Brown because he's a Sarpo man and not because he does not have the required education. So it was a whole fight. So at the end of the day, after everything, they say, okay, Prosper is qualified to be the superintendent of Sinoe. He has the moral rectitude. He has the qualification. You cannot disqualify the man based on his tribal origin. However, we can take somebody from Dripo or from the Dripo Bell to be the fiscal superintendent of Sinoe County. Teahjay said, no, I want Othello Nagbe. Othello Nagbe was the chief officer at the time. The man had a job. The same way Master Twilly was the chief officer for Teahjay, and now he's talking from there and saying to the port of Greenville so that Master Twilly will attack Sonny Boy Noah so they can fight. It's all about fighting. So he's saying, you know what? I don't want a Dripo man anymore. I want Othello Nagbe. I want Othello Nagbe to be the fiscal superintendent. Other citizens were qualified. But anyway, long story short, I'm telling you what Teahjay did to the Dripo people for which they chased him recently. They chased the man. Teahjay is in hiding as you speak. MIA. Teahjay, for whatever reason, he became oblivious to the fact that he celebrated a son of Dripo, Jeff Morris, who passed away. And Teahjay was celebrating the young man's death. Teahjay also celebrated the death, the demise of the representative before Samson Weah. The man celebrated the man's death. I should not be the one to tell you. Let Teahjay himself tell you this one first. For which the people of Dripo, they chased Teahjay. Listen to Teahjay, what he said about the people of Dripo, their son, Nyenswah, when he passed away. What Teahjay said. Let me play it so you can listen. I'm not here to demonize Teahjay. I'm here to tell you why the people of Dripo, they chased him.
When Nyenswah, God has already fought the battle for the Sinoe people. When Nyenswah, God has already fought the battle for the Sinoe people.
Think about it for a second. Sit down and process that. The people of Dripo, their son passed away, and this man went for campaign. He went on a campaign trail, and he stood before the people, and he said, for Nyenswah, my God has killed him. My God has already fought the battle and eliminated him. Imagine that. And then Teahjay turns around, he went to the people place and said he won their vote. And I want the people chasing him. That is why Teahjay was chased out of Dripo. That's why. And I'm seeing supporters on Facebook. Hey, Benjamin Macaulay. No, it's not Benjamin Macaulay alone. And because of what Teahjay did to the people. What he did to the people. I mean, besides Nyenswah and those people. The people are saying, this man joined Charles Taylor and murdered us. Why is he coming to us? The man has been senator for 9 years. He has not visited us. Why not election time he coming here? And that's what the people chasing. The man abandoned, he represents the entire county. But for 9 years, Teahjay abandoned the Jilepo people. Just the same way he abandoned the Sarpo people. It's about Teahjay. And that is why when the people chasing it, when the people from Teahjay went there to rescue Teahjay. Imagine. When the Teahjay people went there to rescue Teahjay, because the Jilepo people were so angry and said, this man who celebrated the death of our children, what is he doing here? That's what happened. If you don't know the real story, why the people chased Teahjay recently? Why they chased the car road? That's why Teahjay. And let me play some of his boys. A radio he got in Sinoe County. What they are saying, right now the senator is in hiding. Many people are wounded. And because of what Teahjay did, you can't insult people's intelligence like that. No, you can't do that. The people are grieving. And this man went over there and telling the people, oh, my God, kill your son. But now when people, my God, kill him. And you expect the people, when you go to them, to celebrate you when you say that nonsense? And that's why the people are after this man. They tell you when people got to go there to rescue him. They call the police said they are not coming. And that's why, look, people are Sinoe County. The thing the people that are not telling you, I will tell you. I will tell you. The man is celebrating. He celebrated the death of Gift Morris, who was from Jilepo. In Nyenswah, he celebrated, even from his own town. Stanley Togba, he celebrated. Mabutu Yepa, he celebrated. And so, what do you think? The people will come and celebrate you when you are celebrating the death of their children. And you say you're going to kill Nyenswah. And you go over there, so you go run campaign. You're lucky. You're lucky, Teahjay. You think that you alone can make people grieve? They taught this man his lesson. He will never go to Jilepo again. He will never go there again. And that's my people are now waking up. My people are Sando. The people that I represent, they are waking up. You can't remain suppressed forever. No. You can't. You know what Dr. King said? The oppressed or the oppressor will not voluntarily release the oppressed. And therefore, the oppressed should demand his freedom from the oppressor. And so now you are waking up now. The man has been oppressing you. He was babies since 1990. He and Taylor, they were ruling. They took the National Bank. Go see Teahjay where he coming from. After all that looting, you can't see anything. I mean, something praiseworthy. You will come and talk about town hall. I said, this man is visionless. And he's celebrating the death of the people's son. And you go there and say you want their vote. And you don't expect them to chase you. They will beat you and your boys. And that's what they did. You're lucky. Let me share what the chief of office staff, what they said. Master 2, they say what they did to Teahjay in Sinoe or in Jilepo. Let me give you an example. The man who was the chief of office staff, Master 2, now the man that he sent to the port of Greenville, so Master 2 can honor mass on the board Noah. This is what Master 2 wrote. Somebody wrote something. This guy had, I think it's Jedo. Yeah, Hilton Jedo wrote something regarding Teahjay and Master 2. All right, he's an apologist of Teahjay. Teahjay gained job, so he had to worship Teahjay. So Master say, what you call, Hilton gave a version of the story. The actual version, what actually happened. Hilton giving give the account. So Master totally can say, I will get a real story. So he said, yeah, it's the story. Senator Teahjay went to Drepo through the upper end. He was well received. No, why can't he show you picture? Nothing. They will not show you any video. They just lie. That's what they do. He was well received. There was so much excitement. The Master totally wrote this. They had several town hall meetings. The man in Monrovia, that he the one telling, he reported to her, he's not on a mission. That how they can allow. He said that in Monrovia, and he telling her what happened in the jungle in Drepo. They had several town hall meetings and a change of gifts. Okay, they left for Duke Free, and had a meeting without any noise. The man in Monrovia reported to us. He's now on a mission. Later, he was asked to go to kajaking, which he accepted. They went, and coming back, a few group headed by Benjamin McCauley began to sing COD, 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 and going to where the senator was standing. The master really telling us what the group, you're talking about the children of Drepo. Milton Teahjay said he got killed Nagbe slaw. And so the people were chanting COD, COD, and they start charging towards Teahjay, where Teahjay was. I read that again. They went, and coming back, a few group headed by Benjamin McCauley began to sing COD, COD, and going to where the senator was standing. Okay? Master continues. One of them was that saying in the face of the senator. I want to see that young man. That man. Yes, they got to put sand in the eyes, in the mouth, in the ear of Milton Teahjay for going on national radio and telling the people, my God, kill your son. That young man is brave. I want to know him.
When God has already fought the battle for the SADO people. When God has already fought the battle for the SADO people.
How can you go to the people place? Their hero. It's like somebody going Teahjay and saying something negative about Teahjay. And you don't expect the people came from Teahjay and they didn't want to rescue Teahjay. Okay? So they say, Master said one of them wasted sand in the ugly face of Senator Teahjay. Excuse me. They wasted sand in the man's face. The Master wrote it to you, not me. The how humiliate the people really, they disgraced Teahjay recently. One of them, COD, and going to where the senator was standing. One of them was the sand in the face of the senator. This was the beginning of the noise. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. When I was in SADO too, I would baptize the man with sand. Because you can't be so cruel to celebrate another mother. The woman is crying. The family of Nagbe, they are crying. And you say, your God, kill him. When I did to, I will baptize you with sand. Yes, that's what I will do. I will tell the man that pepper the man with salt in the sand. They're carrying you on the beach and getting government for real. So next time you will not come here. You can't tell. What? You know what it means? The people, they're hero. They're the men that look, they used to look up to Nagbe. Gift Morris. Those are the people they were looking up to. Even their current son, who is the fiscal superintendent, Alvin Wizard, Teahjay does not want to see that young man. And you go in that town, you go to that place, you say you go run campaign. Something is wrong with Teahjay. And we're teaching your lesson the election. You will go, the Teahjay will go vote for you and see whether you win in SADO County. The political demise of Teahjay is here. We're going to free SADO County. We'll free ourselves. Thank you, young man. Thank you for wasting dust, saying you got Teahjay that what they did when they brought the war What you know what the people were doing? They were tying our people tatabede. They gain a duffer win or whatever used to do to our people. That young man thing I just play team. The man posting your face. Oh my young boy, you better young boy you. I want to see that young man. He's a man. You get testicular fortitude. That man, young boy you up in young boy. Oh young boy. Yes, he went to that man and said, "You sponsor a bill for people to rape our children and they walk free. I will put saying in your face." And so he did. When you know the young man you're showing to me, I will send a little thing for him. That's what I'm talking about. I don't support violence, but when you treat people like animals, they got the right to stand up. You know what Dr. King said? The oppressed man, you can't ride on the back of an oppressed man when the man stand up. You can't ride on the back. The only time you can ride on the back of a man when the man is bent. The people are standing up now and taking missing action. This was the beginning of the noise. A guy who was in defense of the senator was hit severely. Oh yeah. You got to defend a man who can't tell the people he can't to the people place and kill the people's son. And so you go stand in front of the people. What is severely beating him up. So see, one of them was to say in the face of the senator. This was the beginning of the noise. A guy who was in defense of the senator was hit severely. As we speak, he is still bleeding. This is what happens when people are angry and you are playing on their intelligence. That's what happens. It's an angry man, an hungry man is an angry man. The people are hungry. Teahjay abandoned them for 6 years when he was superintendent. And 9 years as a senator, he did not go there. Election time, now he going there. Then you want the people to press you, Teahjay? A guy who was in defense of the senator was hit severely. As we speak, he's still bleeding. I'm sorry, young man, but when you get behind the wrong man, what can happen? Don't get behind people that Teahjay and you'll be victimized. This is very ugly. We need to strongly condemn this barbaric and undemocratic act. Master Tilly, what is barbaric is what Teahjay did, and you did not condemn him. You cannot go on national radio. Listen to the man, Master Tilly. This is what we call barbarism, right here.
When I'm the law, I worried for the battle for the Sano people. When I'm the law, I worried for the battle for the Sano people.
Listen, this is barbaric for this man to go on campaign and he says he got killed Nyenswah. This is barbaric. This is what we call pure barbarism. And they just throw words around. And you know the father of contemporary lexicon is here. The spokesperson of the people of SADO count, the elders and the ancestors. And Master Tilly said they over there, they talking tabata. Nonsense. So. It wasn't in America. What are they talking about? Yeah, can't be. You now see the American man go to a plane and speed like Liberia man. You now see the Chinese man sound like you. Yeah. You know, that's a Nubian parable. You say, the parable says, a snake can stay in the water for 10 years. It will not be an alligator. That's how you put it. I can be here. I will be me, the original man from Sino County. They said, "Now what the hell? The man suppose you be faking it. It's speaking Siri. Yeah, that better go speak Siri." And the people Chinese man goes over there and go speak Siri to you and speak your own language. You go speak Liberia English. So, Master said, for instance, this didn't happen in 2014. We had the process ongoing with calm and peace. We didn't meet in any direction during our campaign processes. Even of reason, I met Oman Mavi Zarzar or Oman Zarzar in TTN, and we spoke to each other politely and left. Zarzar, you see, you will never hear any of the people that say anything negative about Zarzar. Zarzar is a very intelligent man, and that's what we need. We need a man who is polite. Let me go to Sinoe. Let me go to Liberia and go meet Teahjay somewhere and go talk to him and see why don't you talk to me. But Master has said the worst to Zarzar when he said the man talk to him politely. That's what we talk. Wise man, superior man, superior thinking man. Master cost Zarzar children, including his dead children, for Teahjay. And he said, "Oh, I met a man politely spoke to me." Let me go there. The way I tell Teahjay the truth, what I tell you when I tell them, they have a chap me. See, these are the subhuman species. These guys follow, and now what they are thinking bad. What can you learn from TJ? Besides learning big vocabulary and acrimonious. Numero ultra microscopic zericovolcanoconiosis. I mean, speaking big words does not make you intelligent. Your ability to make sense of information, like I'm doing right now. That's what we're talking about. So Milton Teahjay say it's a COS, the man who working in your office, and he transfer into the port of Greenville, so they can go on a man Sonny Boy Noah. Remember, Teahjay got a tape. He said they want to slaughter Sonny Boy and Crayton Duncan. So now he's saying agent to the port now. Master Tule, so they can do the slaughtering. They took the man to the slaughter hall. That what Milton Teahjay, I'm quoting the man. I don't make anything up. The man will say, Sonny Boy Noah and Crayton Duncan, they are in the slaughter hall. So instead of Teahjay slaughtering the people that both slaughter, they beat Teahjay supporters. The man say, COD, and the man say, you slaughter our boss, man. They charge and they baptize him with the sand, they put in your eye, they put in your nose, they put in your, I mean, the man is shopping there good. The other man can't say you want to defend Teahjay, they beat him. You know what I mean? I can't tell him. The man say he killed our man. He is on national radio saying that thing, and he can't hear. He can't talk. He's saying running campaign. Teahjay will not go to that place. He's trying to use Othello Nagbe. You got Othello Nagbe from that place. The Ghana man who parent genealogically who can do the genealogy. I'll show you all the information. You know, so that because Othello Nagbe that they beat the man. Teahjay said that thing. Othello Nagbe has not condemned the action of Teahjay, saying, oh my God, kill Nagbe slug. And Othello Nagbe saying he's running over there too. He will win. The man you are with is destroying you. The man that you are worshiping is destroying Othello Nagbe. He said that Teahjay is a man. But Teahjay is saying Othello Nagbe from district number 2 and Nagbe slug from there. And Teahjay is on radio and saying, I killed my God, killed Nagbe slug. And Othello Nagbe say, I'm the man. Then he went to the people say he want votes. I say, look at the man. What are you guys thinking? All right, so that's the incident in Sinoe. Let me play a little bit of the audio here so you can hear what's going on. Yeah, some of the fighting that went on in Sinoe. So you get Teahjay supporters, they crying. They literally crying. Oh, they beating Teahjay. Teahjay ran away. We can't see the man. The needed security ran out to rescue the man. Listen, I reported on the radio. Let me find it so you can listen. I'll come and find it right now so you can listen to the man supporter crying. The fake journalist and the on radio, they say the journalists. Let me play this so you can hear it. Let me play it. I'll play it for you. I'll play it. I'm playing it. You're coming. You're right here. You're listening to that Teahjay supporter on a radio station.
Region. Yeah. Rescue.
So the men and they are praying the son, they say, you come to our rescue, or they beating Teahjay, they putting saying in the man's face, you come to our rescue. Listen, how they tell you one people went there.
Yeah, the senator and his delegate. Because the fact that I one group of people that make everyone there. If you affect the entire country. People from different counties, Riverside, Bapolu, Nimba, and different people.
So what the people they are Sanoians, what they going to do in our election, the men start doing early voter tracking already. Now what the men are exposing themselves.
You have to face the law. I don't care who you is, whosoever backing you.
I tell you both men who you is. Okay, we're not doing grammar here.
You will receive the counter reaction from the law enforcement agency that thanks to the sign of police detachment. Very serious man will be in the region to bring our mothers, our father, our brothers to town. We don't know what to do.
They don't know what to do. The men are crying. Teahjay is missing action.
No. It's Racing Abra.
Now I'm talking about that Teahjay radio station on the Racing Abra. Now he say Teahjay is in hiding.
You will remain, we will receive the counter reaction from the law enforcement agency. Thanks to the Sinoe police detachment. Very serious man will be in the region.
The man said thanking the police. The police refused to go there. The old man on the same thing. The man called and said the police there, and I said no, police not here. I was like, wow.
Bring our mothers, our father, our brothers to town. We don't know what to do now.
Teahjay missing.
So thanks the Sinoe police detachment for Elise intervention a bit. So you in Benjamin Macaulay, you have to be prepared. Because you have received the kind of police officers or security people you want to see. You will receive them today. And don't hold any officer responsible. It is Benjamin Macaulay and his surrogates will cause that problem. Yeah, don't hold anybody responsible. If they dismantle all the bridges to bring the senator to town, you think you are playing with a child?
Instead of dismantle all the bridges, oh. Yeah, they don't want Teahjay to come to town. They dismantle all the bridges. You know, Crayton Duncan built some kind of record bridge, right? And Teahjay wants to be the first person to drive on the bridge. And the people said, no, they scatter everything. They said, Teahjay, not coming here today.
Now you have wounded most of them. They are bleeding. Who knows as to whether anybody could live in that process? So they are coming to you.
They said Teahjay supporter, they are bleeding. That own radio station, Radio Kigali in Sinoe County. Now what that the guys are reporting on me.
People from Klarwlue, the police officer and other people, they are en route there to meet up with Belgium Macaulay, surrogates, and other people have been, we are looking at them. Armed police officers are moving in the region to tell you the important. So I think you have to keep yourself in the bush for maybe 5 or 4 months. Because you will get a reaction.
On the pandemic of coronavirus. The worst thing
Don't listen, Sonny coming. They're coming to us, Sonny. Don't listen. That Teahjay support on the radio station. They pray to God now.
You know, there's they put people in totality. We say, bet you will continue to single out one person name.
The man said, Benju alone can attack Teahjay rebels. No, it's the triple people. Because Milton Teahjay told them, hey, God killed the people's son. And Teahjay went there to go run campaign. And you put everything on Benju, that real giant. He alone fighting all that disciple Teahjay carrying. You'll be objective for once.
A criminal. Benju said a criminal.
Teahjay that who that when Benju that criminal, who is Teahjay? Come on, y'all get serious, man.
I don't get advice. But you will read up, you will meet up with resistance. They say you on the wrong. Benju Macaulay on the wrong.
No, that Teahjay was on the wrong. Teahjay on the wrong. You just heard Martha Tula say the post saying the man he was the wounders. You yourself said the wounders of severely multiple people.
Rescue.
When Teahjay they put on the run, why they sending? You say they sending police detachment. Why are they sending the police when Teahjay and Grudy are in control? Teahjay is in missing action, and why they send the police to rescue, and why people came on Teahjay to go rescue Teahjay. So when you doing your propaganda, don't forget that I'm here.
Yeah, the senator and his delegate. Because the fact that I one group of people that make everyone there. If you affect the entire country.
You go in the dribble people playing. You go. The man when the dribble people playing, one can't talk about what you can't stand it. People that the people territory. The man one day breaking how you get the boat, then you go. That did not make sense.
Region, rescue. The senator and his delegate. Because the fact that I want group of people to make everyone there. If you affect the entire country. People from different counties, Riverside, Bapolu, Nimba, and different people. So Baju, you have to face the law. I don't care who you is, whosoever
who you is.
You will remain, you will receive the counter reaction from the law enforcement agency.
Mama, you said Beju and Gru, they are on the wrong. Why you sending police? Why you get counter police reaction? He said people on the wrong.
Thanks to the Sinoe police detachment, very serious man will be in the region to bring our mothers, our father, our brothers to town.
Oh.
We don't know what to do now. It's risky, Abra.
Oh yeah, Teahjay supporter, they don't know what to do. It's risky, Abra right now. It's tough. It's tough. It's not easy. Beju grew. They said Teahjay should not come to that place because he said he got killed Nyenswah.
So thanks the Sinoe police detachment for Elise intervention a bit.
May say a bit. A bit.
Yeah. If you affect the entire country. People from different counties, Riverside, Bapolu, Nimba. Just about to that instruction, so we have the places 9:14 this morning. We'll be informed that other security forces try to move in there from Klarwlue and area. So what are they reaching? Where I'm going right now, I speak to have approximately 14 motorbikes from Taiwan. They have come to rescue us. They are all Taiwan citizens. But before that,
okay, only Taiwan citizens, right? They got bags and so the Taiwan people went there, right?
American citizens and intelligent executives were able to reach us there, and they were the one who rescued us. We were able to keep the place since 9:14 this morning. As I speak, we are
so the Taiwan people rescued Teahjay. The police did not intervene. When the police say you can't say your God killed the people represented and you go there. So the police said they're not going there. They're shaking.
As to whether the security forces from Klarwlue that were going in that region, as to whether they have not reached. Amen. They might phone, yeah. But what kind of some of the fans. We are in Laverton, and they have a drugstore and a clinic. We try to browse around the clinic to see after whether they can get a proper medication. Then if that is done, then of course we'll be able to make our way to Klarwlue. But if not, then we'll try to get to some of these drugstores to see after whether they can get that kind of good treatment to continue that day. But they are okay. Yeah, they are okay. They are trying. Like I told you, that they are responding to treatment. So, we just have to make it on a proper treatment as well. Sadara, as long as they made the delegation or the team continue to move along, keep updating us.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that's a little bit of what's going on in Sinoe. Milton Teahjay is in hiding right now. His supporters, it's not easy. Yeah, so they say when God can save them, it's not easy. It's tough. That what happens when you say the wrong thing to the people and you go in a mess. They treat you like that. All right, Teahjay is not treating the people right. He talking about he God killed the people son, and he going there to run campaign. I want to chase the man. I want to beat him and people that put saying in your face. Yes, the people that you play with them a joke. We're not joke. All right, let me talk about the last one here before I let you go for the night. This one is called simple mistake, remove Gideon from office. Simple mistake, removed Gideon from office. What is that, Doctor? You put it. Now I will tell you. Our brother who defected, Mr. Gideon and his group, they had a Valentine program lately or recently. And Green Gideon was giving speech. As usual, the man doesn't know doesn't know what to say. He asked like he's a good public speaker, but no, he's terrible. So the man, they call the man to speak. I will play the video. And every time I watch something from Teahjay and Green Gideon, I feel embarrassed. Every time I see something from there, I feel embarrassed. Because for whatever reason, I don't know, because of the wrong thing they're doing, so they are confused or something. All right? So Green go get a weird speech. And after the speech, he says, he will play the music, simple mistake, you out. So I will play the video. It's a short video, and I will give you an analysis. Okay? I'll give you an analysis of what I got from that video. Let me share this with you. Let me see. Let's see. Let me play this. I want to get back to that quickly. I'll go back and do the screen sharing. And I want to get to the video. I thought I got this thing saved on my screen already. No. I done? I thought I saved it. Yeah, the video is here. So I don't know why I'm not seeing it. Let me see. All right. Let me see. Let me share it again. I want to share this video with you. Share. Let's do the screen. On the entire window. Let me see something. No, that's not how I want it. Let me end that screen over there. That is not how I want it. Stop the sharing. I want to see. Let me go back. I know why I'm making a mistake here. Now I'm gonna go here, over here. Nah. All right, there you go. I'm making that mistake. I don't know why. All right, now, guys, let me share this video. Let me share this video. All right, I'll share it this way. All right, I want to play this quick video, right? So that you can see the Valentine's Day program of Green Gideon and a group in Minnesota. They had this program recently the weekend. I just want to share something. I want to make some observation. All right. So let me go there and play the video. And listen to our mail.
Building for nurses that go in our region that don't want to go. They pay $150, but they got to pay rents in our town, the villages. We still will pay houses. I just kind of the money.
All right. So I don't know how buildings or nurses' quarters or what have you. I don't know how is it germane to this program. Why is it relevant to this program? It's a Valentine's Day, it's a Lover Day program you're having. So why you can't talk about love? Why you can't talk about affection? But you had to go talk about nurses' quarters that we built, that the United Sarpo Association built. Those nurses' quarters were not built by SADO. All right, no. The nurses' quarters are accomplishment of USAA, United Sarpo Association in Americas. When you were a member of the United Sarpo Association in Americas, that's when those structures were built with our money. The build structure were not built with SADA's money. And so you can't go to vanity because this is not inaugural address. This is not address of the what you call, you're not doing General Assembly, it's not convention where you get report. You said this over and over already, even though the credit does not belong to you, right? But this is Vanita, it's a Lover Day program. Why you gotta go talk about something that USAA did? And you're telling the people you didn't eat any money, which is not true. You didn't squander any money. That is not true, Green Deal. I will always tell you, don't tell the people when you go there, talk something better. Don't say lies. Listen.
Building for nurses that go in our region that don't want to go. They pay 150, but they got to pay rent in our town, the villages. We say we pay houses.
When you say we, you got to. When you say we, Green, you qualify. Who the we? Is that USAA or SADA? We here in the country is USA. We will build Nessa quarter. All right, Nessa quarters. So you got to say we as in USAA. Now we as in SADA, you can go to SADA program and be talking about something that USAA did. And besides, it's Vanita Day. It's Lover Day. It's not Politics Day. It's not Development Day. It's Lovers Day. All right? Is that a Vanita Day program? What are you having? Listen.
We built 3 that worth $100,000.
Okay, we. Who the we? USAA you're talking about. That's USA, the we you're talking about. It's not SADA.
I led our missions in Sinoe County. So people don't like it.
And how did he say, I led that mission to Sinoe County? How did he do it? How did he go to Sinoe? Did he go there constitutionally or unconstitutionally? The man went to Sinoe unconstitutionally. What that means is he sent a voucher in keeping with the Constitution. The Constitution said he a man who is the project man for him and who is the board man, Sinoe. Sinoe was appointed 2019 in Fargo, North Dakota, and Green said y'all go through the Constitution and give our recommendations. And they did that. They got one of the resolutions we got from there. They say before a dime is taken from the account, the executive should write a voucher to the board of directors, and that you send it, that you approve it in 2 weeks. If the board does not respond to them, that amount is considered automatically approved. Green sent a voucher the same day, the same hour the board they called an emergency meeting, and they said, no, sir, we have outstanding issues right now. Don't take the $7,000. The man still went there and took the $7,000 and went to Liberia. And he said, I didn't squander any money. You squandered the people money. Who gave you the $7,000 you took? And so the guy will go to the program and lie.
Let's say I should be removed. But this powerful woman and man here, I said, no.
Okay. The man said the people should, they said when he did that, he took the people money. The board did the right thing and said, you should be removed. By the way, he was not removed. His time expired. When you are doing all these things, constitutionally, his time was over. So the board says, sir, say we told you not to take the people money, and you defy us and you went to Liberia, and you don't notify us that you even took the money, and we discover it on our own. When you come back, turn over all our thing in your possession after all your time over already. All right? So they're not removing his time over, but you're still chopping the people money, and the boss says, sir, we are the fiduciary. We got the responsibility, the trust of the people. Now you are just the administrator. We tell you to do something and you do it. We told you something not to do and you did it. So when you come back, turn the people, we don't want to get in trouble with the people. All right? So Green went and took the money. And he's telling the people, yeah, oh, I didn't squander the people money. You did. And I will show you the evidence. That's what I do.
No way.
We've been looking for the leader like this.
We're going to take that.
We'll stand with.
So first of all, it is wrong, Green. I have told you before. You can wear dark glasses over there. When I'm reading glasses, you wear, it's fine. But you can't be talking to the people and you get a big, massive, gigantic glasses on. Something is wrong. You don't see it's unprofessional? And you say you're president? Imagine a president of a country go talk to the people and get a big sunglasses on. The sun not shining. What is he hiding? What is he concealing his eyes from the people? You gotta, that's how you bluff. It's not bluffing thing. I love what they bring a message of love. encourage people to stay with their spouses and stuff like that. But the man went there and talking about, I mean, I ate people money. You didn't want to say I ate it, and you say, oh, I did not. You did something wrong. Nobody approved the $7,000 Green took. Nobody told Green to get $2,500 to a family member. It was not approved. It was done behind the backs of the board of directors. I can go on and on. What did you do with the $2,000 they gave College of Willie? The board approved. He did not give it to her. And you say he did not squander the people money? Listen to him.
Okay. So if we want to have a better Liberia, we want to have a better community, those who fight good all the time.
No, but you're not good.
Still alive. They are powerful. They got the resources. But
you say they got the resources, but our people want to build what you call
our voices
event center. Our people want event center, but the man cannot help, but they get the resources. And what are you doing, sir? You just posted on Facebook the other day, you get tractors, you get 5,000 acres of land, you're going to go make farm, you post a picture, you come and build, and you just see nothing. And all he does is bluff. He put glasses on and talking to the people. And you are the leader. You call yourself the leader. He put some glasses on in the night. You know? I thought that they grown-up partners supposed to be doing that. They want blood, they want to be pretty boy. But you are a leader, you are different from pretty boy. You have that massive blind man glasses on.
My brother principal was telling me one day, President Green, you know that those of us that are in the 60s and 70s, we actually more year left.
Okay,
and I believe it.
And that's why we're saying, Green, we don't have enough time. Let's do something good for our people. All right? And start the fighting and start taking the people money. You know, so you understand these things. We don't have ample time here to be around. So the little time, well, let's make good use of it. We shouldn't take the poor money and go sleep 5-star hotel, and you can't report to the people and say, oh, I slept in the owner of Golden Key, he and myself will strike a deal, but I can't tell you. Okay, what is it you are hiding? Those different things you've been saying. We are all, but you don't want to do that, which is right. Why you want to take $7,000 and go over there and Christopher Wale is showing the clinic behind you with a camera and say, oh, no medicine in hospital, in Pine-Town, in your own town, no medicine in the hospital. But then you can't use someone the $7,000 to pour at least over the counter medication that you left that place and you came to America. Up to now, nothing. But then you say you're making impact. Say you establish the organization they call SADO. About 3 to 4 years now. Nothing in Liberia you have done but to divide the people. You get, how you call it? Join Japan and what are the dividing people? That all you do, nothing, no achievement. To borrow that big word, tangible. Where is the tangible for SADO? On a green wise for over 4 years now, nothing. He's saying he's leaving office next year. What is it that he reporting to? What is he going to report? The same that's the quarter that USAA bill. That way you want to report?
7 years left to be something before it gone. So the first thing you see today, in the next 15 years, you might not see them again.
So I don't. What the thing again? I don't understand. It's Lover Day. You pin up play red and but you're not giving no message about love. You're talking about USAA politics. I don't get it, guy. But anyway, I'm gonna say something though. They look good, dressing, you know, that all they can do. The queen looking good. My own sister, Bernice, she's looking great. All of them, they're looking beautiful, by the way. I mean, they're dressing. When it comes to dressing, that I can get to them. They can be dressing all day. You know, they won't show off that they get money. You know, they are money making machine now. They can only buy clothes. But they can't do something for that people buy when they get a machine that can print the money, but they refuse to print the money. All right? But they can dress. But I'm gonna give it to them. They're all looking good. I mean, nice, green coach, you're looking good. But you should not be wearing glasses when you're the leader and sunglasses in front of people like that. That is unprofessional.
And that's a fact. So my responsibilities are given to us to do it very well. And I know I'm going to say thank you to all of you. Sarpo, Feso, Elise, they are all Liberian. So let's act responsibly. We can do better for our country, Liberia. God bless all of you guys. Let's enjoy the night. Nobody's speaking after me.
Look at it's dictatorship, right? Nobody's speaking after me. And who are you that people can speak after? So that kind of thing, you say, oh, you're looking for good Liberia. So when the president speaks, then I say, Nobody should speak behind him. What is wrong with speaking after you? You didn't say anything about love. It's Lovers Day. You didn't say anything. So somebody should come after you and say something about love, how to love your neighbor, how to love your brothers and sisters, and should not be calling them different names, slaughter hall and those things. Somebody should come and lecture Green. And Green says, Green, there's a Lover Day. Call Francis Myers. Call Daxa Yopode. Call William Manning. It's Lover Day. Call the people that you have not talked to and reconcile with them. There's Lover Day. No, but you over there and saying, what about Nyenswah Tina?
I'm taking the mic now, and we'll be dancing. DJ, flow with simple mistake, you out.
All right, simple mistake, you out. And I want to say, simple mistake removed Green Geo from office, from the office of USA. And by the way, see, so some people, right, certain mistakes, then they are small. You call them simple. It can be simple. But to the people that beating, to Green, taking $7,000 and going to Labrador, that's simple thing. Taking $2,500 and giving it, dishing out to a family member, that's small thing. Taking the $2,000 approved by the board to give to college bullet, that's small thing, that's simple thing. No, taking $90,000 from the people's account, that's simple thing. No, Green, this is humongous, gigantic, colossal mistake, or should I say blunder? So it's not simple mistake. That's a huge blunder you made. So, and that's why you are out. Where are you now? The simple mistake you made, you are isolated now. The same old faces and the same people over in core program, look at a small room. The people that there and ain't be real 5. Come on, dude. Can you see before then when you were part of USAA, when you come somewhere in no space, everybody wants to see you? And now you are just confined in a little room and 5 person and telling people say, well, speak, nobody talk again behind me. They find out simple mistake you are, but you are out. You are out. No more presidential allowance. When the last time you sent a voucher to Kamala Ross to give you presidential allowance? Nothing. They guy used to send voucher whole day. I want presidential allowance. $8,000. My man, that people hard earn money that way you want to use it like government you running here. You want presidential allowance, you want hotel, you want motel, you want, car, and you don't want certain cars, then you want BMW, you want the other one, Bentley. Dude, that people money here, you can't just use it like that. You know? So Green says going to stay out. Who is out?
Yo!
And the man bluffing you. He got high sunglasses. In America, in the midst of the people you're addressing the people, you see that red, I love a day for Valentine.
I'm going to say you out, DJ.
Thank you, Mr. President.
I'm the president of the Federal Republic.
I'm very drunk. And the president of the Republic, what is that? The man is drunk. And why you even want to take your glasses so we can see your eyes? Something is wrong somewhere. Yeah, Green is disturbed. The man is disturbed. He's saying this thing. Simple mistake, you out. But who is out now? Green Geo is out. The man is out. He was the president of the USAA and he tempered with the people money and you were booted out. So you don't make a kind of big mistakes. No, you don't. That's not a simple mistake when you eat the poop. Let me show you the evidence. Me, I don't let the judge talk here. The man says simple mistake. Are you out? The reason why Green Geo is out. Let me show you some documents here. Now, one right here. Simple mistake. But then our account, $102,311.58. Now, what was in our account by the time the man saw the money, you were going crazy. It was $200,000 as a matter of fact, right? So over here, you see the $7,236.28. Now the money the board told him and said, don't take the money. We got outstanding issues right now, Green. Do not take the money until we settle those things. The man defied the people. So he took the $7,236.28, and that one brought our account down balance to $95,075.26. He went to Labrador. He did not get the approval of the board of directors. He defied the board. He went to Labrador just to dance. All right? Just a dance. And here he said, when you look at, yes, the same account, right? Over here, withdraw $2,500. The board did not approve the one, and he dished it out to a family member. And these are some of the things that people are complaining about, and the man said nobody should talk, you know. But the account $102,311.54, you know. So when he took all that, they brought our account balance to this. Let me see. Yeah, I don't get all the figures. I mean, the $90,000, I want to show it to you. Maybe it's not upload to the account, you know. So that guy he will go to the people and tell us how he did this, and nobody want progress. We want all progress, but we want accountability too. Yeah, we want everybody to be accountable for what to do. You know, because you're president, so you can defy the people. No, and so nobody green should not get a propaganda to the people Valentine's Day party and you go to politics. You know, the man is out. A simple mistake, man made. He said a simple mistake. And what it means out right now, he can't go anywhere. He in Juarzon living room. He what you call Klarwlue living room. I want to play the man can be. Yes, simple mistake. The man is out. Well, if you don't listen to the board of directors, you will be out. Simple mistake. I mean, the whole thing that song belongs to you. You are out. You went to the people who took you to court. You were taken to court for the people $90,000. You report that to your foreign lawyer and say, oh, I got $90,000. Klarwlue is on tape and say, oh, yeah, we'll get $90,000. They changed the lawyer, they brought another lawyer, so my man, oh, we got $63,000. Okay, what happened? What you got? Your people, you guys are on tape and say you get $90,000, and then all of a sudden you say, you know what? No, I don't. We don't have the $90,000. You know, so my man, we don't have it. We don't have it. Listen.
The board approved the project of 3 buildings to be built in Liberia. Because that's what we decided. 1 building in Pinetown, the nursing quarter, guest house in Jamestown, Wire, and a nursing quarter in Teahjay. So 3 buildings within approved. So then the second thing was I started making multiple phone calls. So immediately I started making multiple phone calls to the other side. The chairman, I made phone calls. And I made phone calls. Those who I may not name tonight. Sometimes the focus of our people is wanting more than the peace and unity of our people. So, after making all those phone calls, Paddington, the chairperson, reached to me, and after our conversation, there was nothing positive coming from his end. I'm not going to go into all the details of conversation I had with people. I'm valid come 2022, and the Sarpo can elect a leader that we can take this money and turn that money over to the leader, and we can all come together as one people. I told him the Glahn and put 2 people that put us together one. They two have a conflict in their own camp. So I don't think they will come back and put us together. I think we are mature enough to put ourselves together, so I think we can do this. And I want to reach out to you. So he called me back after a couple of days. He said, Madam Chair, the only offer I have for you is for the money to be turned over to the Francis administration. I know I'm late. So, based on that, and other information I was getting from people, I called a brief meeting with the secretary in Minnesota, those of us are here, and told them that I don't think it will be okay to start three projects because people are very concerned about the 90,000 that we have in our possession. And the project that we want to undertake because of 92,000 plus. Look at what we raised during our convention. We didn't have that money in our possession. And knowing that peace was on the table and the concern of the people was being less the money, the safety and security of the money, I decided that I should meet with the president, other board members that were present.
All right, I just give you a little bit so you know historically we still got the documents available, right? And so she admitted they got the $90,000 in our possession. The safety and the security of the money, it matters. That's what the people concerned about. But when we went to mediation, the $90,000 turned to $63,000. You know, and the man will go to Valentine and say, we did not squander any money. Yeah, you did. You squandered the people's money. What did you do with the remaining? Okay, what am I? 90,000 minus what? You said 63, right? So how much is it? How much left? You hit the poor money. I mean, I don't know math. 90,000. I'm supposed 90 minus 63. So 27 grand gone from the $90,000 you admitted that you have. Your board person said it got. So you went to the meeting and you tell the people, say, I did nothing. I didn't squander the people. Yeah, you did. I am still here. If you want us to go and pass this thing, Mr. Dio, when the people call you to their lovers program, you talk about love. Valentine, they say Valentine was the guy that was marrying everybody, gay, lesbian, everybody, doing that. The law said you shouldn't do it, and he went against it, and how they kill him. So when the people are talking about Valentine, you talk about love. You don't go there and talk about what SADO did not do. Then your message is not apropos. It's not germane to the occasion. And I taught you these basic things before you left the USAA, before you defected, because we held you accountable. And I'm still here to instill accountability. Truth must be told. And so Green is out. And so he says, simple mistake. You are out. I agree. You are out. You cannot tamper with the people's money. And you don't expect yourself to be out. You are out. You are out because the elder spoke and you did not listen. You are out because the concerned member that intervened, you did not listen. You are out because all the women of the USA, they put together to intervene and you did not listen. You are out because Jane Yibote, the president of Glahn Association, intervened, you did not listen. You are out because Kai Fale, the superintendent of Glahn intervened, you did not listen. You are out because the representative of electoral district number 3, Mr. Zarzar, intervened and you did not listen. You are out because the law told you. The law of the United States of America. The United States law said, Green Coach Dio, change your name. Don't call yourself Sarpo man anymore. And you start crying, oh, my DNA, I'm a Sarpo man. And so when I change my name, I can't be different tribe. And so the lawyer, the post say, okay, let the man call himself Sarpo. No problem, one-on-one. Let me take that once more. He's crying too much. So you are out because of all these different infractions. I'm not going to go through, it's a litany of them I can go through. And so you go to the people and say, I did nothing. I'm a hero. Anybody who can mimic your example of what you did. We met in Florida. Not Florida, Durham. The people approved 3 buildings. You brought that same thing back on the table. 2019 in Fargo, North Dakota. The people voted it down. They brought it down to 1 billion. And you vex. The people told you they call green. The people approved that 3 billion already. Just go ahead and do the way men don't want to listen. He brought it back on the table. And other people, they brought it back to one next quarter. I was happy. I said, yes. Our children don't have school over there. They don't have library to read. No power for our people. No good safe drinking water or begging next quarter. Up to now, nobody has slept in it. The last time I showed the last video I got a goats and chicken inside there. Now people, they can't use it. We need drugs. We need medication. We need X-ray machine and those things. But the man makes squander the people money. And you tell them, you go over there and tell them people say, oh, you simple mistake, you out. Yeah, you are out. I'm happy that you are out. And anybody who follows your footsteps, you will be out too. I will get you out. Nobody. The new Sinoe County that I'm fighting for. Now I'm going the national before when I finish with Sinoe County. When you want to count there, you say, oh, that guy, of course, I put it over there. It will be a moral county. It will be an ethical county. It will be an honorable county. You will not just do anything and you go free. No. And so, in as much Green want to repeat lies over and over, I am here to debunk. I told you guys I'm not going anywhere. Maybe I will make 1 or 2 shows, but I'm not going nowhere. We will pay our software bill and we'll still be here. We will make these videos and future generation will come, or should I say generations, they will come and they will listen and they will see the stance who talk on the inequity that you guys perpetrate in your community, and you want somebody to worship you because you did the wrong thing. No. You know, I'm being a chapter of philosophy or Milton Teahjay philosophy when you do the wrong thing and want people to clap for that. No. You are wrong, you are wrong. You are right, I'll praise you. You're looking good, you dress fine. But you can't wear glasses. No, you are president. When I want to know black boys then doing that, that's fine. When you say you are a leader, there are certain things you can't do. It's out of what we call professional etiquette. You know, every professional has a profession, they got certain way of doing things. You got to know those things. If you're a fashion man, you in a fashion industry, somewhere you're doing fashion show, you wear your glasses, I will not have problem. But you can say you are president for not-for-profit organization and the people have Lovers Day. You don't speak on love, nothing. You don't encourage family, some boyfriend and girlfriend or husband and wife, the who well shaking or their union shaking. You don't give them some hope, but you go there and talk about USAA accomplishment. No, I want to hear what you have done as president of SADO. What have you done? When the last time you wrote voucher to go to Liberia? No. And when you were here, you saw that money in your account, you went crazy. Small money. That thing I can tell you my pocket, but I just give somebody. You may so $200,000 in your account, you all over the place. You ready? Oh, my Raji, oh, my lovely wife, you have won yourself 5-star hotel to the next convention. Oh, the queen, right now, Beatrice Moyen, you are getting yourself a BMW to the next convention. I said, why do you got to take all the money from you and announcing it to the people? Where is he taking all the money from? And so, this is it. I want to encourage my brother again. I'm here to give free and pro bono advice. In the future, you want, sometimes try to write something and have a coherent message. Because if you just come and speak impromptu, you screwed up. You're not like President Francis Myer. Anytime she can come out, she will make sense. Because the woman did that. She's a public orator. She did public speaking. Yeah, at the advanced level. She been on the ability. You will honor. She honor. Think about it. Agnes Donaldson. That's how you put it. Boto Jawi, the great man, Myer Mondubue. Dr. Fale, Mr. William Suah. The great people then they have been nurturing the woman for eons, for long. And so she read it already, but agree what that who would nurture agree that Sister Toba. What Sister what we say no says, hey, I'm glad for you. I don't know where you're going. So yeah, you did the right thing. I said, come on, Sue. When you leave dark side, you put there. When you leave the spokesperson of the elders and the ancestors, you are leaving wisdom. Okay? Because wisdom and knowledge are two different things. When you get knowledge is nothing but the accumulation of information in your head. It's like the computer. They put all the different things on Google. You put it in the computer. You put it, but it's not wisdom. Wisdom, on the other hand, is the proper application of the information. And that's what I have. And I try to help you guys. When you gather the knowledge, you have to be able to decipher it and properly apply it so that it can make sense, so that you can resolve conflicts and issues and problems that people have. But you see, when you leave, yeah, look at, you got all the people around the president. Myer Tory, great man, engineer. You got, what you call, the great Grand Bodio. I mean, these people, Mark Tadiane. I mean, talking about national leaders, the people that are making national decisions. Honorable Zarzar, he's part of USA. When he comes here, he's not SADO member. They established the United Sarpo Association. So you have all the brains, the great Right Reverend John Blah, the Right Reverend Nyenswah. These people, they are all united. They are not part of the defectors. No. And so when you get all the wisdom bearers, when you get out of the circumference of wisdom, then you talk Tabata. You relegate yourself to Tabataism, Sobosoism, and those things. But people, so ladies and gentlemen, that say, oh, green out, simple mistake. The man made a simple mistake. To him, it was a simple mistake. To tamper with the people resources, that's a simple mistake. No, it is not simple. We are fighting corruption in Liberia. We are fighting Teahjay in Liberia. And man said a simple mistake. You acknowledge that you make a mistake. You made a mistake. No, even though it's not a mistake, it's a blunder. There's a difference between blunder and mistake. A mistake is something that you do inadvertently, unknowingly, unintentionally. A blunder is the repetition of the mistake. When you made a mistake, you unconsciously and you repeat the same thing, it's a blunder. You squandered you took the $2,500 first. The poor let you go, they let you go. And then you take $7,000 again, and you want to let you go. No, it's a blunder. Then you on top of it, you took $90,000. Then they must still be celebrating you. Like Teahjay, you told the people in depot, my God killed Nagbe. Then you expect the people to, when he goes there, for the people to celebrate him. They will not celebrate you, sir. We are not going to celebrate you because we are bringing revolution. People are talking some green-handed. They are not revolutionary. They are reformists. Reform is different from revolution. You see, reform is you have a system in place, and what you do is to tweak some part of the system. Revolution, however, is the undoing of that whole system. You uproot the whole system. That's a revolution. And that's what we introduce. So, for example, to make it concrete, right? America is a capitalist state, right? It practices capitalism, private ownership. You eat a man out of capitalism. It's about profit. The people, they turn the people into slaves. Capitalism. Capitalism is a product of slavery and feudalism. So, let me do a little bit of economic 101 lecture here. So before then, the economic system was slavery. So in slavery, you got two set of people. You got the slave and the master. So the master owns the slave. And so whatever the slave produces, the master, he gets everything. Now, in order for the slave to keep working for the master, he gives the slave a little food to eat, some of that, so he can get more energy to do more. Okay? So in the economic system of slavery, the master owns everything, and he gives the slave little thing to keep doing more. Now, that system was overthrown, right? That was the economic system back then in Europe. And so after the economic system was overthrown, the next one that came is called feudalism. Feudalism. So in feudalism, also you have the serf, S-E-R-F-S. So the serfs on the other hand, and you got the lords on the other hand. So it's the same thing. So you got a slave and a master. It's all dualistic, right? All right. So you got the serf on the other side, and you got the lord. So here is how it works in feudalism. In the feudal economic system, the landlord, where we get the word landlord from the lord, the relationship between the serf and the lord. So the lord, he owns the land. All right. So what he does, he gives the serf a portion of the land to be his own, to grow his own crops. So let's just say he's supposed to work 6 days a week, the serf, right? So the serf, the lord will give the serf 3 days to work on his own farm. Whatever he produces is for him. And then the other 3 days, he goes on the farm of the lord. And then whatever he produces, everything goes to the landlord or the lord. That system was overthrown. The result of feudalism gives us what we call capitalism. So in the capitalistic relation of economic system is also dualistic. You got the employer and you got the employee. Okay, so so the employer employs the employee. All right, and say for example he hires the man for $10 an hour. The goal of the employer doing that is for you to produce surplus for him so he can make profit. But $10, is it enough for that man to keep working for you for 8 hours and producing all the surplus? So the same from feudalism, from slavery to feudalism to capitalism, exploitation of the majority. The slave in the slave system, the master is in a minority, or the masters are in a minority, and the slaves are in a majority. In feudalism, the serfs are in a majority, and the lords are in a minority. In capitalism, the employees are in a majority, and the employer or employers are in a minority. And so it's exploitation. And so to convert that to our system, USAA, we want to change that whole paradigm where green alone will be getting all the money from the majority. And so we talk green from there. Just the same way the peasants, they overthrew the Lord because the Lord was exploiting them. And so we, the members of the USAA in the majority, we don't have, we want democracy, but that representative democracy, the bull, they represent us. But Green said, you know what? The people that represent our interests is not listening to us, to them. And therefore we got rid of Green. And that's the right thing to do. That is the right thing to do. And so, ladies and gentlemen, Green Trio is out. You call it a simple mistake? No, it's not a simple mistake. It's a huge, colossal mistake or blunder. And now Green is out. And now he has been quarantined. His man has been confined to a kitchen in Minnesota. And he calls himself president. And no hand mark anywhere on planet Earth for this organization he established for how many years now? GGAA or GGAD, the Grand General Association in the Diaspora of Fred Guion. Fred Guion broke away from GGA, Grand General Association in the Americas. But Fred Guion gets something back home, the GGAD. He built a market structure. He carried chairs for the students. They got something they can show. What can Green show? Nothing. He can't show anything. All he does is gloats over what USAA did when you're a member of USAA. And so when the community should go forward, if you want the community to move forward, you stop the lies. You say the truth. Leave the politics. It happened already. I know you're still hurting on the inside. I understand all of that. But the more you regurgitate that, I'm here. I ain't going nowhere. I'm here. I am the panacea to those of you that are trying to rip up the community and put people apart. I'm the medicine. I'm the antidote to you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you so much for joining Voice of Sinoe. I appreciate you for following me. Join us next week, Monday. This time around, we'll try our best to be punctual. It's very important that we remain consistent. We'll give you a time, we'll follow that time frame. But I truly appreciate your time. I know the show is a little bit long, but I stayed away for a while. I want to make sure that I give you sufficient information because it's another 1 week before you hear from me again. So anytime this is a platform, when I come on here, don't hesitate to call in and participate. If you don't feel that, that's fine. I can talk all day. I enjoy myself. I put the evidence on the floor for the people, and you either take it or you don't take it. But guess what? Whether you take it or not, the information here it's not going nowhere. You're here to stay. Enjoy your night. I'm out, and be safe out there.